cry.
Swirling mass.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Mic'd up. Turn our mother loving mic up.
Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing? Yeah, unmute your mic. Yeah.
Hunger Games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
You gotta go and sit.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me.
Come on, Black Queen, Sasha.
And Gold Dust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You are
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
number 5.
Gold Dust. All right, Gold Dust. All right, time. All right. Eddie Guerrero's going in Wrestling God. Yeah, just gonna have to be mad. That's just gonna have to be mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa. You can keep the job. I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my. Whatever. I'm giving you a horn swallow. You get a goddamn spirit squad. You nasty, filthy top 5. Peers, who as it appears ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't make it, that ain't my fault.
My favorite what?
What is your favorite finish move?
Favorite?
It doesn't matter what your favorite finish move. Oh no. Oh, this
Oh, God damn it. It's your photo 40%. Yo, Montez, I think you gonna be here.
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on, yo. You lucky WWE got copyright laws. Boy, I would play the street fight.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass, but
All right, talk your talk.
I'm more interested in it now than I was before. To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested in it because it's money in the bank.
it's like you gotta have some good and bad in their team, and even when it don't make sense, so that's why I'm like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
Hey, angles right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
Wow, dog. It's like you knew where I was gonna be on the screen.
Relax. Yeah, I'm good on that. Hey, yo. Yeah, thumbs up. Oh, we Wrasslin podcast. Oh boy, we're back. What a way to start. What a way to come back just like that. Dre, you here with me? We good? You good, bro? Thumbs up. I think you might mute it. You know how you do.
Let's go.
There
Let's
we go.
get with it. Let's get it. We back.
It wouldn't be us if you didn't have that type of start. We Wrasslin.
I was over here sharing the link and everything. So, bro,
perfect, because the internet just cut out of nowhere. I didn't know what happened. You should have saw my face. My face was more shocking than seeing Cody Rhodes enter the Royal Rumble. Anyway, let's talk about the 2023 Royal Rumble. That's right. You already see I got a problem with something. The 2023 Royal Rumble. We're going to talk about it, the ups, the downs. Won't be a long one. We're going to let me see where this one leads to. Let's say that. But let's talk about the overall points. Let's talk about the key points. All right. We're not going to talk about every single match. Let's get the side matches out the way. If you don't mind, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss. Sorry, I will say this: I'm a fan of Alexa Bliss, and you already know how I feel about Bianca Belair. Top 5, I don't care. Early in her career, I've been calling it top 5, dead or alive. But besides that, Bianca, I don't know who to blame. Maybe I'm not even going to blame one person. Honestly, I think it's the chemistry, and then it's not enough story behind it. That was Bianca Belair's weakest match since he held the championship gold. By far. Not even like if you're talking about on a pay-per-view event, that is her weakest match, championship match. Like that was the first time her match was kind of forgettable. Every other match she wrestled on a pay-per-view defending that title, she was in match of the night. She was in the contender match of the night. Am I lying? Let me know if I'm wilding.
You're pretty spot on. You're pretty spot on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? It's like this whole Royal Rumble feel like
I see
like last minute. It feel like last minute everything got changed dang near, with the exception of certain things, but a lot of things I feel like got changed around.
This one, like me and Ari was talking, shout out to Ari from Get Your Bars Off podcast. The one thing I highlight, I like what he said. I mean, they always do that, but this Rumble to me was the key focus of this Rumble, which is kind of old school, so I'm not mad at it, to show you what's in store for Mania. Right. Or what's next. Like this Rumble, that's why when somebody asked me, yo, how you felt about Royal Rumble? And my question is, the fan side is kind of, but the person that just loves the overall scheme of wrestling, I'm okay with it. Because like I said, I didn't get super surprises to me. I mean, I got Booker T doing the spin and run. I didn't get super surprises, not like no huge big return. I mean, y'all Logan Paul fans, I'm okay with Logan Paul coming back. Not shitting on Logan Paul, but I'm talking about like levels of The Rock appearance and what Cody should have been. I'm going to talk about that. That's my biggest problem with the match. I ain't going to lie to you. Biggest problem of the match was Cody Rhodes. And it's not that he won. It's just Rumble for me. I can't speak to other fans. Rumble for me. The why I love Royal Rumble so much, the surprise in Royal Rumble. Y'all know I go on prediction god mode. Rumble low key sometimes be the one. Well, I don't know. Especially with this year, they could have gave it the feel of, yo, y'all know who's gonna win the Rumble. But let's shock y'all. Like I said, my whole thing with Cody is not winning. It's y'all telling me before he won he was going to win. Like y'all literally told the world the winner of the Rumble, and there was people trying to be optimistic, just like me. I was like, "No, Triple H ain't gonna make it so obvious," until Cody Rhodes entered at number 30. I'm not gonna lie to you, that killed my whole hype.
That ain't
like
when
every excitement or little bit of excitement because the match wasn't but like every oh shoot, Rumble, this and that. Like once 29 came out, Logan Paul, it was more like, oh, Logan Paul come back. But as soon as Logan Paul hit the ring, I went back to, wait, what is this? Like, I know Cody's gonna win. I know Cody Rhodes gonna win. Let's bring on my boy Hayes God. What's going on, Hayes?
Yo, what's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's happening?
Well, we Wrasslin podcast on the next door. Shout out to Hayes God. What's goody?
Yeah. We getting back into the season. You know, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my Wrasslin fans out there. You know what I'm saying? Roll it if you got it. You know, smoke it if you blow it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm with you on this, like, cause Cody, like, I don't mean to jump in and stuff like that, you know. But follow me at the Hayes God on Instagram.
No, go ahead.
SND Podcast 420 on Twitter. But yeah,
turn your
where
mic
you want
up.
me to go? Where you want me to go with
Turn
this
your mic
Cody
up.
situation? Because that was not good for me. That was not good for me. I'm doing a little core work.
Like I ain't necessarily, I ain't get Drave.
Yeah, Dre.
But I ain't get Dre opinion on it either, so I'm not going super deep dive because I do want to hear Dre take of the overall Rumble before we, like, I was about to get in my bag because, like I said, the Rumble wasn't like horrible or nothing. It's just,
yeah.
Like I said, because I like the fact I think I said it to you too, Cole. The main thing the Rumble did, why I won't complain about it, because it did its job. The Royal Rumble pay-per-view did exactly what a Royal Rumble pay-per-view is supposed to do. Get you hyped for WrestleMania season. After Royal Rumble was officially done, when Royal Rumble posted their end credits, I'm not going to lie, I felt like we was in WrestleMania season. And that is a successful Royal Rumble to me. If you want to be real, if you really want to break down why Royal Rumble is there, the meaning, it created future storylines. We see, well, we can only guess, but we see like Logan Paul and Seth Rollins. We can see that a future match. Like they made it kind of obvious. There was other little matches they hinted. I'm not gonna lie. I know everybody talking about Seth and Logan Paul. I know we got Edge and Finn. But low key, you can see they test out like how they did with AJ and Shin when they was in the ring. Like, okay, it works. Let's go for it. The Edge and Seth. Seth got that reaction. They got that little reaction before Dominic messed up their. They was about to fight each other. That might be the next big storyline for those two.
Yeah,
after they finish Mania.
Nah, because you have the Judgment Day with Edge. But
I said after Mania because remember Logan Paul was Seth.
There's still Elimination Chamber, so that could wrap up the Judgment Day.
That Judgment Day, you're right.
All right, like, I'm with Dre on all this because
I am with Dre on that.
I'm with Dre because like you got to realize like Edge, you're the creator of Judgment Day, so they're running amok. You can't just go jump into another rivalry with Seth and your faction is still the problem that you created. Is
that way they can do the Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Rhea and Finn, or just make it 1-on-1.
Rhea and Finn or Rhea and Dom. It seems like it's going to be Rhea and Dom, and I think that they're just grooming Dom to be.
I don't think it'll be Rhea and Dom. Oh, well, okay.
Nah, Dom
and Rey
is
Mysterio
gonna be Dom and
involved.
Rey Mysterio. That's a Mania. You got Rhea with Bianca.
Yeah, but it's just.
But like you said, though, Dre, with the elimination
progression right now,
chamber period,
Dom's
though.
Progression right
that's
now.
What I. That's
he's
why.
Not right. Oh.
Cole helped me switch up my idea.
Chamber, you might give
now
Priest.
you have Edge, and Beth.
Somebody's gonna get left out on Mania. Either Priest or Finn's gonna get left out on Mania.
It's
One
most
might get
Priest. It's most likely Priest. He doesn't have
Priest by far
feuding with right now.
Because what I was saying with the Elimination Chamber, you do the Edge and You start Edge, you do Edge and Beth versus Dominic and Rhea, right? And then Ray returns during Elimination Chamber, which starts the bigger rivalry or continue the rivalry going towards where you have Dominic versus Ray. And then you have Finn get involved with the Edge match, and that's how you lead off to Finn. Like, it's Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber is the in-between gap to help push the Rumble. Like, yes, those matches are setting for Rumble, but we got to make a stop before we get there.
I disagree.
That's all I was saying.
I feel like you give Finn to Edge at Elimination Chamber, and then you give Priest Edge at WrestleMania, because by the time of WrestleMania, AJ Styles will be back with within 4 weeks prior to WrestleMania. He's not gonna have a long time to have a story built, but he already has a story built in with Finn Balor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
and that's a match. That's a match that doesn't need a lot of
promo. But if he's not ready to go,
I see that.
Jay White is dang near a free agent at this point. So, like, if they
Jay White is not
Jay White,
is he really a free agent? Is that true?
It's too much.
Is he really a free agent?
Like, there was a lot of speculation about, he could show up at the Rumble because, you know, like, his contract was like supposed to be up like very soon or around this time.
But they not if his contract was up you know how I feel about prediction. I wouldn't have went with that prediction. They're not gonna let him pop up with his contract almost over. Like, bro, you're not gonna let us know where you're going while you still work for us. That's not going down, bro. Good luck. Nice try. And just Carl Anderson could go over there because Carl Anderson is coming right back here. So he could go over there.
And that's what I want to say, because
bring your ass back here.
Like Fry said, it's like I feel the same way, because it's
you're
like
not showing them your
you got people over there with legacy, like, you know, just like I'm not cutting off Fries, but it's like Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows. You have WWE legacy over there. Like, you was pretty much what was his name? What was Luke Gallows' name? With the F, boy. The crazy character he played.
Fetus.
Fetus, yeah, I was about to call him Phineas, and I was like, no, that's Godwin. But yeah, I was like,
Festus.
Fetus.
Y'all can't hear me?
Festus. Yeah, so when he was playing Festus, it's like Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, they got legacy there. Like Jay.
Festus. Yeah, correct myself.
Y'all can't hear me. It's Festus.
Yeah, Festus. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. So it's like you got like your Jay Whites, your Kenny Omegas, your Tama Tongas. They can't just come over to WWE after all that tirade and all that stuff that they caused. You know, hate to say it, like, you know, when you're about to be a free agent, you got to eat a little humble pie. Y'all really wasn't talking too good about the E. Y'all was talking real crazy. Like the Young Bucks, if they win WWE, oh my God, those promos would be crazy.
Yo, man, WWE storytelling, man. I ain't gonna lie, it did feel like things were like a last minute like switched around, because for example, that whole bloodline acknowledgement ceremony, even though we knew like a big part of it was that like certain family members couldn't make it to it, it always felt like that was like the setup for like The Rock to appear. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like last minute he's like, I can't do it. In which case they switched it to the trial of Sami Zayn, and they go with the whole Sami Zayn storyline or whatnot. Now, when they did that whole prior to them switching it, when they did the tribal chief announcement where they're gonna have all the bloodline and everything, that same Raw, they did the announcement for Cody. They just took the surprise because it was doing packages for the longest, like, yo, I'm on my road to recovery. But it was nothing about Royal Rumble, which kind of made it still like, will he be able to make it in time? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when they just announced that Cody is in the Rumble, it made me think, all right, they're changing plans. Cody's not winning now. That's what I thought. I was like, because why ruin the surprise unless you got a bigger surprise lined up?
To tell you the truth, it's just like, you know, because I hear what Dre said. You know, I'm not just trying to jump in. I'm kind of excited to be on the pod. You know, I feel like a guest who got caught up on Price is Right now. But, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you know, but it's like Cody.
Dre spitting bars. Like, we on the same page. This is a good one.
Right. So this is me with Cody, right? For one, it's like, if you're going to win the Royal Rumble and it's like it was already presented to us, Cody was going to win. your number 30, bro, is like the number 30 is like the guaranteed spot that everybody sees, but it's like you're not supposed to. So then when I saw 30, I saw Seth winning. I was like, oh, you're gonna give us Roman and Seth, and then
facts. That's the same thing.
When you got a package,
that's what I thought.
Same exact thing I thought. I didn't think Cody was gonna win until Seth got eliminated.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say it now. I'm not gonna say it now, but I said something to Ari. I cannot wait to tell y'all. I'm slightly not mad of them gassing up Cody winning the Rumble, and I'm gonna say why. Not no more. Not no more. We're talking about when we watched it. You know, I went in my bag. I thought of something.
No,
I get what you're saying too. It's a clue around me, and I'm saying I think WrestleMania might be that good. I'm just saying.
Because honestly, and this is my take right here with it too. Like I said, not to cut y'all off, but it's like technically with Roman and Cody now. Technically with Roman and Cody now. Oh, no, you good. But technically with Roman and Cody now. Oh my God! Stop it!
Drop this.
But yeah, that's definitely going to come.
All I'm saying is, I heard word that there was a match going to Mania. All I'm saying is Triple H, and I said this to Ari. I'm mad me and Ari wasn't talking on the phone when Triple H said this bar. I've been saying to y'all, WWE they want moments more than anything. Moments is what it's about. And I'm so glad Triple H said it out his mouth.
Oh
so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying this now. I can't wait. I heard a match was going to be on the Mania card. All I'm saying is it looks a little too predictable that Cody's going to win. And there's only one more person that could get a bigger pop reaction than anybody on the WrestleMania card. Cody versus Seth at WrestleMania. Oh, yo. Sami Zayn old school music hits. Running out with this. At WrestleMania.
With Kevin Owens.
The biggest reaction in WrestleMania history.
You lost me. You lost me.
My word. Y'all can disagree or not. I had people disagree with me over the 18,000 pay-per-views.
I did not think about the whole Money in the Bank thing. I love that whole concept, and I'm with you until you said Sami Zayn, because you already could book Sami versus Roman in a matchup. You have Seth Rollins.
You can't do that.
Hold up. You got Cody. You got Cody taking on Roman Reigns in a matchup. But there's still another title, right?
Dre, you talking
I'm not splitting the titles, bro.
Hold up. Listen.
This talking about splitting the titles.
Just because I was worried for Seth for a moment, because I'm like, damn, are they really about to throw Seth in a match with Logan Paul? But now it makes sense. You throw Logan Paul, Seth, Ricochet in a Money in the Bank matchup. Seth wins the Money in the Bank. He recreates the last cash in. So when Cody beats Roman, he comes out in, or even if Roman beats Cody, he comes out, boom, hits the curb stomp, steals the title for one of the nights of WrestleMania, bro. That would be fire, bro.
I got all those people in the ladder match. And I got Seth Rollins about to grab the Money in the Bank ladder, about to grab the bank, but Sami altercation happens and Sami gets it from Seth, hinting that what Seth did might reoccur. And I'm telling you, even over Seth Rollins at this point of time, like I've been preaching, if Sami Zayn runs out with the Money in the Bank after what Roman Reigns did, I hope Sami Zayn don't show his face for a while. I'm not gonna lie, that's how bad I want this to gas up. If you keep Sami Zayn off of TV for a little while and he don't pop up until that Money in the Bank, like surprise, we have a surprise entrance, or Sami say, fuck it. Everybody knocked out. I'm grabbing the ladder. I don't care. I'm telling y'all, there will be bigger reaction. And this will be bigger than the yes movement. I have been preaching this for over 6 months. People have been telling me, the tribal
it's something clear. It's something clear as day that y'all. It's something clear as day that y'all overlooking.
Look where we're at now. They've been telling me I've been wrong, and now look where we're at now. We are going all the way to WrestleMania. In the early prediction, hot take. No matter, even if this don't happen, then I got Roman Reigns winning.
I got
the story is not done,
but I like that,
bro. Like you forget, like so. Basically, I'm
Either
saying
way,
right now with this,
it got to be
this,
whoever come.
no,
Put it like this: the only reason I'm not mad at that, Dre, whoever come out, the audience know how to sing their song. If it's Seth Rollins with his Sami
bro,
Zayn,
so real,
Sami Zayn first
quick.
return back is playing his old song, bro. That crowd will go berserk singing Sami Zayn. Let's go. They will go berserk.
But
Frost is right.
Y'all overlooking the fact that Cody now has a Royal Rumble shot.
There's
and
bigger
now,
reaction than that.
Bro, no.
There will be no bigger reaction.
Now you got Bloodline versus Bloodline now.
Because the current time is the reason why I'm saying that.
I'm not
saying like Sami Zayn the biggest star, but once again, this is WWE, the land of moments. That's why when I do my predictions, why I think I'm going
right now.
Want to be right, because y'all think about the story. You got to add in the moments, bro. That's their main focus.
I got you.
Our main focus is when we cut up video packages and we send it out overseas.
I got you.
What are they going to
see?
They're not going to watch the whole show.
Your moment, but you're not listening because you got Roman versus Cody, and that's Bloodline current versus the Bloodline legacy. Cody is Bloodline WWE, and there's another wrestler that people forget. Bro, but okay, so we go get Dustin Rhodes, right? Because he's not under contract right now.
It's locked in.
Dustin is not on contract.
So it's locked in. When it happened, I could just come back and cut it up.
Dustin Rhodes is not in contract.
It's coming back this season. I'm back.
If Dustin Rhodes assists or comes out with Cody to that match, it's going to be different.
Say that one more time.
Now the bloodline is broken. The bloodline is broken. So you got Dustin Rhodes, right? This is WWE Bloodline Legacy versus the Bloodline Current. So unless you got somebody legacy that's going to help and get like a Rock versus Dustin Rhodes match, Dustin Rhodes is right there. He's not under contract right now with AEW.
He's not going to pop for Dustin Rhodes.
All right, look. There's one or two
people will pop for Dustin Rhodes. Let's stop that. There's going to be a big pop.
Yo. I know there's something me and Ari could agree on. Hold on. I got to at least see if we can start on the right foot. Yo, Ari, welcome from Get Your Bars Off podcast. Oh, this is so we're not.
Oh, and he got the shirt.
Yo.
Let me go get. Let me go.
So as you have the shirt,
Ari,
whatever. I'm not going to agree with that.
I didn't know.
But Dustin getting a pop.
Dustin getting pop. Dustin Rhodes would definitely get a pop if he comes out there and supports his brother. Yes. Ari, you're muted.
Yeah, you Dre, bro. Yo, Ari, you're not working for Dre today, Ari. Ari, Dre's here. You could be. Thank you. Why was you muted? You're better. That was giving bars too.
Because Fraz, everybody got so
still
much
doing
to say.
it, Ari.
You're still muted, bro.
I know you
like,
laying down haymaker. I can't hear you.
We can't hear you. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not joking. I don't know if your mic not plugged in.
But Fraz, hear me out. So Fraz, so I'm saying it's like you got like you said, you got your bloodline now that's in shambles, right? But you still got bloodline legacy. And I picked it up, and the reason I picked up on because Kobe. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, and the thing I'm saying is because I picked up when you watch the press conference, Cody really presses on that whole bloodline legacy that he is in WWE.
That's what.
So
that's
he talks about that a lot.
WWE is. WWE has went from the superstar to superstar to superstar until like, well, damn, who's your daddy? You know what I'm saying?
Right. But no, what I'm
and either whether they were bust or not.
Hold up. Can I respond to something Ari said?
I'm not gonna lie, Ari. Grab your collar. That is funny.
Ari. That was such a haymaker.
Yo, that's what I said. Grab your collar.
I was watching with my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law, he ain't watched wrestling since forever, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Talking
and when we watched the Royal Rumble yesterday, when we watched it yesterday, he like, oh, that's oh boy's daughter. That's that person's cousin. That's that person's granddaughter. That's that person's cousin. He like, I don't know them, but I know all the old people you mentioned. You know what I'm saying?
Who gave
No,
birth
that's
to
the
them.
world. That's the world we're living in just entertainment, sports, and whatever. Whether it's actors,
Yeah.
with actors, you got Denzel Washington's son moving and grooving. You got Ethan Hawke's daughter moving, and Uma Thurman, their daughter moving and grooving. In
Goldie
sports,
Hawn.
you got in football, you got
Yeah,
almost all of our
we're
favorites from
getting
football.
older. Yeah, their
No,
second
that's true though.
generation
But
is
what I'm
now.
saying is that
Yeah.
they're instead of just
I'm
finding
not
that
getting older.
just
Oh
finding
my
that
God,
new
you right.
raw
You
talent,
right.
people are looking into like these different families of these acting families, and oh well, shoot, Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman, well, they're bringing their daughter up. Well, let's give them a
Yeah.
chance before we give the unknown actor, which at least we know a little connection of. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the
Yeah, it's
littlest.
gonna bring some type of audience.
You
Because
know, like just in
There's some
football,
familiarity and you got some control over that actor. I
yeah,
get
you
it.
got it in
Yeah.
football. You got it in basketball right now. So many
Yeah.
juniors and all of that stuff that you said, building legacy. What's one of the biggest stories in the future of basketball right now? LeBron James and Bronny James playing together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And bring it back to WWE.
And that's a
Rey Mysterio and
storyline.
Dominic Mysterio doing shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Ari,
Chris
you can
Benoit's
see
son.
Roman and The Rock.
Ari,
Like
you know
just
how
because
you know how
the
you know
family,
they
the
do
whole
that
head of the
too?
table story, Ari. That's a bar.
You know they do that too because if you watch that Johnny Depp trial, he got her that job on Aquaman. It was on trial that he basically called
Yeah,
up some people like,
but
"Yo,
it's
I
like
need her to have a job," and they
right.
got her the
So
job.
and
You know
then
what I'm
I
saying?
just want to
Like
say
if
this
you
because Dre
related to somebody, then yeah, you made.
right. Like so I just want to say this because Dre, but it's like people gotta realize nepotism, that shit is real.
Yeah.
That generational shit, like I'm gonna help you out. Like if you watch the movie You People, like that's what they try to show with the Jewish people. Like it's nothing wrong with accepting help from people you love, and that's why it's like it gets passed down. That's that generational wealth shit. So it's
No,
like
you're exactly right. So when I see like bringing it back to Dustin Rhodes and such, like in the whole bloodline situation with Cody, it's like, yo, we know the story. We like, yeah, Goldust, even before like they left. They showed where that the building of that family was strong in WWE.
Yeah.
Just with the Wyatt feud that they did. Was it super long lasting? No, but it had so much impact and story within it, given the people that were in it. Bray, Dustin, Dusty, Cody, Brody,
Right, yeah.
like all of these minds intertwining in these storylines made perfect stories. You know what I'm saying? And if you not taking away from Sammy, what they're doing is just that for me, I feel you can still be able to, and I think we're having attachment issues with this story. It's been going on for 9 months, and it's just been one of the greatest things. So it's going to be hard to let it go and not really see it on our TV no more. So I think that's what we're struggling with, and they really have to cut that cord for us because we have to move on from this storyline.
It's like I told Frass,
You can spin the block
like,
sooner or later, but
like,
you got to move on right now.
Ari, I agree. That's why I don't think that it's going to be Sammy and Roman. That's why they made the decision. Once Cody won the Rumble, that's when they made the decision. Like, all right, man, we're gonna do right by Cody, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Roman and Sammy Elimination Chamber. There was already a poster with Sami Zayn in the Elimination Chamber.
It's crazy because Roman was saying he wasn't wrestling at the Chamber, so it's
facts,
crazy.
Ari. That's why. Thank you.
But
Ari.
bro, with all of these audibles, once again, who knew we were going to be here?
Let me ask y'all this real quick.
Especially with the Rock not being.
Let me like y'all can pick what order y'all ask this question. Y'all answer this question, right? My question to y'all as a panel of Potters, like take your time, because now we see there's dissension. So basically, the situation is the dissension among the bloodline. We already talked about Cody winning, stuff like that. But it's just like, because now we're in a situation with this belt, where do you place Cody? Does he get the title? Because we have three people now who are gunning for the title off Roman Reigns now. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso. I don't know if y'all saw it, but Jey is going to go on a solo run soon. He just broke off from his brother. Like quickly. He's going on a solo.
Technically, they're going to. I don't think they're going to be broken off
because
because they still got the tag team
He just didn't want to. He just didn't want to beat up on Sami Zayn.
Dre, he broke away. Like this, what I told Frass. This, stop thinking about family. This is gangbanging right here. He just walked off from the set when they putting in work. Let me out the car, Doughboy. Let me out the car. That's exactly what Jay just did. He's going solo, bro. You know you can't come back after all this he's been through.
They got the tag team titles, though.
Jay's been here since the beginning, bro. That's the
That
thing,
don't mean
too.
anything.
That
means something, but it
That's
doesn't.
why. That's why. No,
How
no,
you
no.
gonna say
That's
it
why
means
it's
something?
No, I'm
perfect
talking about
setup.
them being in a tag team. I'm
that
responding
is
to
so
Fraz.
contradictory in your statement,
Responding to Fraz.
Oh, okay, my fault. I apologize. You good, brother? Okay,
Yeah.
you
This
good.
is this
I
is
was
how
about to
you
say,
keep
woo,
the
like,
bloodline
wow.
storyline going without Sami Zayn going after Roman. You know what I'm saying? Because
Because y'all
otherwise, you
talk
leave
about
Kevin
Sammy
Owens
as
out
a
of
fan
anything
favorite,
significant.
and y'all want Sammy to carry the company. But I'm telling y'all, I see the co-championship between Sammy and KO. I see that happening because you got your powerhouse and you got your mastermind. And that's basically what's keeping Roman the belt now.
Bro. Yeah, like
Roman's a powerhouse with a mastermind behind him. So that co-championship is pretty much the thing.
I'm telling you, bro. Given like with KO right now,
They're not splitting titles, bro.
they're definitely splitting the titles.
You have to
But
split the
it's just-
titles again.
Yeah.
They have to. You have to
Like,
split the
you gotta
titles unless
remember,
we just want to keep
Roman
getting undisputed
is
champions.
a SmackDown superstar.
That's
They
a
had
fact.
multiple
That's a fact.
superstars on Raw.
I have
That's where I'm
never
with you.
Once again,
heard one. I'm gonna keep saying my same argument to y'all. Since Roman Reigns has been wrestling, I have never heard them announce a match where it was for one title. Why all of a
That's the
sudden
thing,
out of
Fraz.
nowhere?
Are you listening? Have you been watching?
Fraz, you're not.
Yes,
You
I've
gotta
been
keep
watching.
saying,
Have y'all been
pay
watching every
attention
single
to
match?
the
This match
Fraz,
is for the
like
WWE.
Ari, I'm with you.
Fraz, you
And
gotta
this is
get.
what I'm saying.
They're having
bro.
tournaments right now for
Yes.
single titles. They
Yes,
have a
bro.
tag team tournament for
You're
the
forgetting.
SmackDown title. They
Yes.
just had the match
Talk
for
your
the,
shit,
for the
Ari.
Raw
Talk
title.
your shit.
They're
Talk your
starting
shit.
to show you that they are going for one joint. Cody in his
Bro,
return
yes.
promo, didn't bring up the Universal title one
No.
time, not at all.
It's the
His
Raw
main goal
Championship.
has been the WWE
WWE
title.
Championship, bro. They're splitting it, and I'm gonna say this real quick because I see Fraz about to
has
talk.
never.
I see Fraz.
You see with
Fraz.
WWE, I'm telling you what the
Fraz.
main
No,
people
I'm gonna
are
need you to
saying
hold your
out their
Fraz.
mouths.
You
Like,
gotta hold your
title
bar.
shit is trash
You gotta
to
hold
me.
your bar, Fraz, because I gotta say this because after Ari
Title
said
shit
that,
trash.
you forget. It's just Roman has unified these championships so long, people forgot that they belong to different companies. Because once you challenge Roman and you lose, you don't get to challenge for those titles anymore. You just have to wait until they're broken up again.
pretty much, like,
Yeah, people forget that's a clause. Like KO,
like KO
you're
just
done.
happened to be the one that
What
be
you
able to spin the
mean?
block
This is
for the
KO's
story made-
second time
the
around.
story made sense because he found a way to implement, like, and infiltrate
he
through
made
Sami Zayn.
he made them, but
If
he
Sami
made
Zayn
them.
wasn't around,
So
made
Kevin
them-
Owens
he
gets the
made them
special
agree.
treatment fighting him
Sami
again.
But yeah,
Zayn
he
was
made
hold
them
up.
agree
not
to that.
around. Hold on, Cole.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
up.
If Sami
That's
Zayn
mad
wasn't around,
contradicting.
go get
That's
some
mad
cloth.
contradicting.
Yo,
If Sami
hold
Zayn
up.
wasn't around, we wouldn't have KO versus Roman 2. It wouldn't
That's
make
correct.
sense.
Go ahead, Dre. Go ahead, Dre. I hear you.
They need WWE. You need to keep it undisputed. Cody versus Roman for both titles.
No.
And what you need to do, hold up, because
That's
there's a
why he's
2-night
the
thing.
co-host.
There's a 2-night thing. We can't have Roman Reigns in both main event slots both nights. You know what I'm saying?
Why
Like that's
not?
the most
Why
predictable thing.
not?
That's why you're my
the
co-host.
bid you made. That is the
Hear
bid
me out.
you made,
Hear
bro.
me out. Hear me
You're
out.
trying. No,
This is hold up. Hear me out. Don't cut me off. This is the most perfect time ever in 38 years. WrestleMania has not had a tag team main event since the first WrestleMania. Bruh, this storyline with Sami Zayn saving Kevin Owens. You have the Usos, who also, like Roman Reigns, have this historic tag team title reign. You telling me with that storyline you can't have KO and Sami Zayn versus the Usos main event one night of WrestleMania, and then main event night 2 Cody versus Roman?
Bro.
This
So
is
that's the
AEW?
thing, and that's
You've
what
been spoiled by AEW in a lot.
AEW ain't gave a tag team that main event on the big pay-per-view, and that's the funny thing, because that was their mission statement out the gate.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Out
He
the
just
gate,
rebutted.
that was their
That's the rebuttal.
mission statement. Was
AEW
that
has
tag teams
not
don't get the
showed the
main
tag
event?
team main event.
What major pay-per-view?
At a major pay-per-view.
That's
At a major pay-per-view. Not Dynamite.
right?
Not
that's
your
not
major
the
pay-per-view
brand title. They do it on. And let's
They
keep
do
it
the
going. They
same
do
thing.
their regular shows, their big shows. They do showcase tag team titles in the biggest forms.
I'm talking
Now,
about
are they doing that at
pay-per-view,
All Out
the Double
in
or
their
Nothing,
in their
All
big
Out.
form?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, because that's where you
That's
have
what
your
I'm saying.
championship, your main championship match.
Bro, I get that,
Wrestling
but
in
I'm
no
saying
place, no
the
wrestling company
original
has done that ever.
WrestleMania was a tag team, so that's proof. This whole tag team.
Yeah, but who was in it? Who was in it? Who was in it?
It was Hogan and Mr. T versus
a celebrity to garner in
Oh.
fans.
I'm saying this is the second to best storyline. It's really the first. But if you want to get the where the fans don't hijack Cody, you keep Sami Zayn with Kevin Owens and the Usos. The story is told. You already planted the seeds of dissension. They get close to losing that elimination chamber
How they wrestle
or whatnot.
Usos
But
when the nigga Jay just left.
They're still the tag team champions, bro. It just shows that there's some dissension. They're not on the same page now.
I don't think Jimmy
They're not on the same page.
So just real
Yeah.
quick, and
This is my thought.
I agree, Dre.
I
hear you,
watching
co-host.
SmackDown?
I hear you,
Bro,
co-host.
Are y'all literally
let me say this real quick.
Currently, the person he loves like his brothers and him saying I'm out of the bloodline. It's just saying I don't want to be up the street that I love like my brother.
I'm gonna say this real quick. Y'all have to realize that Jay can still say, hey, I'm gonna put on and I'm gonna hold these belts down for my brother. But then at the same time, I don't fuck with y'all because of this shit. Because that affects him.
Dre,
I'm pretty sure he's not gonna just drop a title like fuck y'all.
I'm with you, Dre. I'm with you. Because I think it's all going to spin the block. Like Jay Uso remembered, that's how Roman Reigns got me in the bloodline.
Do y'all not see that
the way he just treated Sami Zayn is exactly how he treated me when I entered the bloodline.
Like, y'all acting like these niggas are not already setting up for somebody to take the titles off of them. Whether this was happening,
that's a fact. Yes.
Look, but that tournament,
like they're having
the right way to end this historic title reign. Just Sheamus and McIntyre ran put together.
Why would you not have two super heavyweight former champions?
Because you got
that's how you award Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, bro.
So this is what I'm saying.
They have them knock off the most historic tag team. They already got the best storyline baked in.
People forget that Roman
you're literally dismantling all of the work and build up that Sami and Jay have done. Just to be like, oh well, all right, well, I mean, I don't really care no more. Let's face it.
It's WrestleMania. What are you talking about? I'm saying that build-up deserves a WrestleMania main event. What
Jay and Sami are cool. They don't even
exactly. You have time. You have time to get to that. You have time to get to that.
Nigga, they literally built this story up for 9 months, so they're gonna just flip it around in 2.
What are you talking about? They got 2 more months to get to Mania.
So the 9-month buildup of Jay and Sami literally gets flipped on his head in 2.
They just literally flipped it to him accepting him, and now that he's conflicted, it shows
ladies
a little
and
bit
gentlemen,
of
welcome.
The bloodline is disoriented now because he's like, he's going back and forth. Like, dude, I don't know if I'm with Sami or you know what I'm saying. But by the time we get to Mania, he's going to be like, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This is the inner potting continental title shot right here.
Don't just say he's gonna do it. I need some convincing because Dave gave me all the convincing to show me why they shouldn't be
with KO, and he's kind of like, yo, man, we overkill. I don't know Sami, but Sami already hit Roman. So now they might start to build up the wedge between, like, dog, you see, hit him with the chair, You know what I'm saying?
So
they get enough up in his ear.
That Roman did to Jay, that went through Jay's head. Like, we not taking that. Jay literally seen himself in Sami.
Let me just ask y'all this real quick. Between you and Dre, Ari and Dre, are y'all trying to change each other's minds? Because y'all sound like y'all debating to change each other's minds.
I'm not trying to change.
Like, I got lost. I'm not gonna lie. I got lost. I was like, oh shit, it's a debate. I'm just saying. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
I don't agree with any of their predictions.
I don't either.
Build up a relationship.
I do like Dre's story.
How do you build up the relationship where he doesn't fuck? He literally wants this nigga head off. Where we were talking about Jay versus Sami at Mania. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
They were talking about Jay versus Sami at Mania. prior to the turn in the story where Jay is siding with Sammy now, to the point where like you see this nigga like holding him down. The idea of Jay and Sammy for at Mania is not even in talks no more. You know what I'm saying? The fact that the whole point where we got with him leaving the bloodline now on the way that he did, you had that look that Jay made at Sammy. Like the way he beat down Sammy was the same way Jay got beat down. That's why Jay couldn't do anything. He was literally stuck in limbo and left and looked at Roman.
No, I agree with Ari on that.
Like the way he looked at Roman, that was the same disgust he looked at him in the Night of Champions.
Jay left. That's the only reason why Jay rolled out the ring, because he
that's
saw.
What I'm saying.
That's how
Jay
I got in the bloodline.
Jay is not
but
coming
I
back.
Still,
this is the perfect way to go solo.
Yeah. Jay had no problem beating down KO at all.
Right.
He's not from the
His
set.
problem. His
That was
problem.
one dance
Hold up. His problem was with beating up Sami Zayn. Even when Sami Zayn showed up to SmackDown the night before, he's like, "Yo, thank you for vouching for me." Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Right. So his problem at KO was hurting on Sammy. He considers him family, just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But as you said, how do you get there? You have Kevin Owens come out, right? Yo, Sammy, you actually stuck up for me. It might have got you kicked out of the bloodline or whatever. Da, 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 da. You say Roman's not going to be able to make it to Elimination Chamber, whatnot. So you have KO taking on the Uso or whatnot. Sammy at this junction cost them, KO could be like, look, bro, we're brothers. He could cut a promo, man. We've been up and down the road together. Da, da, da. You my bro. That's not your family. Seeing what they did with you. And so then Jay at the same time trying to convince him like, no, we are family, da da da. And then it's KO versus Jay with Sammy in the middle. Like, which side you gonna pick? KO wins or whatnot. This leads to the Usos versus KO and Sammy at Mania or whatnot.
So after all of that, Jay loses to KO, he just walks like a little sad dog back to the bloodline.
Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe he wins thanks to the bloodline, like, however you do it. But there's ways you can get
this
KO
and
Sammy
real quick, because
the way you're going about it is
y'all gotta stop. Ding. No, y'all going for the Intercontinental title right now. Y'all need to take a breath real quick. Y'all got a lot of info. Frass, am I wrong?
The thing is, Drake, all the things that you're lining up can literally lead to the 3-on-3 at Elimination Chamber, other than the 2-on-2.
That's why I said it's a Frass. Am I wrong? This turned into a debate. Am I wrong?
It's not a debate, bro. It's healthy, bro.
Okay.
There's different ways of going about it.
I'm listening to y'all. Y'all started debating.
The thing is, where it's like the storyline that you're having with Jay and KO, both in this essence right now, babyface, trying to fight for Sammy's loyalty in a sense.
Yeah.
Well, they both have his loyalty, but it is like pretty much who you gonna ride with. In a sense, where they can have those matches and all that shit, whoop-de-whoop, just to kind of get out their frustrations with each other, because they need to be like this to face Roman, Jay, and Solo. Because those three niggas are still solid. That's still bloodline. And then you got KO, Sammy, and Jay, who are all babyface, and all three people who've been affected by Roman Reigns. You gotta really think about it. Ain't shit really happened to Jimmy. Jimmy just had to like get along with it and took a little couple words of, you know what I'm saying, a little berating here and there. But did he get the beats put on him like Jay did? No, not even a slither. You gotta remember, Jimmy was injured during that time. Then he came back and fell in line and such, you know. Jay is the one that's really been affected by Roman. Sammy is now the one currently been affected by Roman, and KO has. They all have a reason to go at Roman and destroy the bloodline now.
Yeah, I want to see a 3-on-3 elimination chamber match. I know that's not gonna happen, but I want to see that.
I can see how that could work.
Two teams in the chamber,
like,
and
you can kind of do it like War Games, kind of.
It's like a War Game-esque.
Yeah,
War Game-esque. That's what I'm talking about.
Do it like War.
They are, obviously all of them are in the ring. Like their teammates is in the chambers, and then they start off. So after the time, somebody come in, and then they still keep it random too.
But then again, a part of me did say they don't even need it. Just let the women have the elimination chamber match. And
that too. I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
So real quick,
that really is my.
I got a question for Ari. Because earlier I agreed with you initially, because you said earlier, that like they need to wrap up the bloodline thing so it could go with the Cody Roman. So what do you do with Sammy and KO if they're not with Roman?
Well, that's why I feel personally,
or the Usos.
If Sammy in my eyes is a SmackDown superstar, and that's why I personally feel they should go the New Japan route and have Roman defend on both nights. You know what I'm saying?
You just said to wrap up that storyline.
That's what I said. But listen what I'm saying, and I think all parties will be appeased. You have Cody and Roman night 1. You have Cody and Sammy night 2.
You mean Roman and Sammy?
Thank you. Sorry. But you know how that shit get down. You know what I'm saying?
Double duty. Yeah.
You can lose one and keep the other, lose 2 or win both. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, at least you have both parties. You can still do Rhea and Bianca. Let's keep it tall. This year, it ain't the biggest match on the card.
Okay, let me throw this out here for you, Ari, as devil's advocate.
And then also, let me finish. You don't got Ronda and Charlotte. That's not gonna be that's not main event worthy either. So that's like usually where you can have night 1 be a woman and night 2 be the man. You got Roman literally with 2 of the biggest stories that can go into the main event.
But devil's advocate, real quick, just for you, Ari, for your question. You have Roman defending both of these titles at Mania. Right. What do you give Roman for defending these titles for double duty? There's no way he's just going to be doing this just because GMs and people just trivial.
Most times when you lose, when a guy has been holding it down this long and they finally lose some titles, they get a break. They get a vacation. Thank you for holding it down.
Did we not just say this? Did I not just say this when I was talking to you? I know this. That's what I'm asking you. So it's like you have to put something out there for Roman to latch on to. Otherwise, you're not just getting 2 title shots for a pay-per-view. You have to throw something out there for Roman to sit there and bite.
What do you mean? Like, you got give me?
Yeah, because otherwise because technically KO, you just lost. You're not allowed to go for this title again, even though we let you slip between the cracks. Correct. Cody, you're lined up for Mania, but it's like that's why I said it's like Jey Uso. He's going on a solo run.
Yeah,
and people just have to respect that, whether it's the IC or US. And that's the thing,
bro. He's dropping the titles, bro.
Bro, the titles are going to get dropped.
You think Jimmy gonna go on a solo run?
Hold up. I'm somewhat with you. The only way I'm with you on that is if we don't get Sammy and KO versus the Usos at Mania for the tag team titles. Hold up, because that makes perfect sense. But if we don't get that, then it makes sense for them to drop the titles and we get Jay versus Jimmy.
I don't want to turn this pot in the hole.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, they dropping them titles on SmackDown. They're not even dropping them at a pay-per-view. I'm telling you, they're going to drop the titles.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah!
That sounds
I bet you they dropped the titles on SmackDown.
Yo, how much you want to bet? That sounds ridiculous. One of the most, they are on a historic run as important as Roman. You're going to drop it on a regular SmackDown? You're dropping a Raw anniversary that went by.
Relax button, that man.
Where's the relax button?
Give him the solo relax button, bro. I want some quality on this show, bro.
Listen, Pratt, you still got to have the tag match at you if they do have one. If they even do have one at Mania. You got to separate.
So this is what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, bro.
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidil's in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and Halcyons on the flight. Halcyons were some things that we took sometimes just to go to sleep for a long period of time. And sometimes you use them for a rib.
I found out they was involved because I was just like, this is 2K22 shit.
Let's move on to something else on the card because
that's what I'm trying to do. Am I not trying to do that? It's like the pitch black match. We need to get somewhere. The pitch black match. I mean, there's some little things with that.
Hit the mid button. That's the review for that.
That's on y'all. I mean, like I said, the Rumble was the most hyped.
Back to what I say.
That's why I'm here to talk
about. The greatest talker. You can talk. You can talk about
all these other matches. I'm gonna be real. They did nothing for me. I'm that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. Y'all know
all it is. But nothing.
Y'all, let's move on. No, that's why I didn't stop nobody. The Royal Rumble and the Roman Reigns story. Wow. Kevin Owens. Let's talk about this. Like I said to y'all at the beginning of this, for me personally, I feel y'all.
I feel like
all I'm saying is how I felt like, and Ari said it too. The Royal Rumble was but the only reason why I'm not mad because it did its job.
But Frass,
It showed me future matches that's going to happen. And literally, when the Royal Rumble pay-per-view was done, I was ready for WrestleMania season. Just how they're debating the reason why Frost is kind of sitting back because we're in Mania season. That's the energy that's going to happen. The ultimate predictions. This is the beauty. Right. This has been past Mania seasons. We've been here talking about it. Arguments has been so similar. Everybody damn near has the same story. When I see stuff like this outside of being a fan, this is beautiful.
Frass, I'm your friend. When I said like,
no, let's be real. And y'all know I'm predicting God.
And I'm just saying,
I am stuck on this.
Frass, I am your friend. And all you had to say
is the same energy. I'm not going to act like
I get
the storyline that Dre gave me.
And I'm just
had me thinking. I'm not going to hold you, Dre.
Frass, I'm just looking, and I just wanted to say.
And hold up, I gotta say this.
There's another Rumble too. That's what I'm just trying to say. Hey, there's another Rumble too.
But what I'm saying is, I just want to hype off of those other matches real did nothing.
Wait, we're not just gonna sit up there and go over Oscar's classic Rumble run right now like it was nothing.
Before we get to Oscar,
Wrestling. If you think you're gonna get everybody, we're gonna review every match. You come to OE Wrestling if you want the hard facts, bro. This is the highlight video. We're gonna skip all the mumbles.
Finally,
and get to the Royal Rumble highlights.
The
Rumble,
the women had moments too, so you're gonna relax right there. I'm gonna stop that.
The pitch black match had built it, but it didn't. It's not where. Oh gosh,
pitch black match.
I'm excited for Mania season.
Rumble I got one thing to say about the pitch black.
Rumble.
The pitch
That's
black
all
match.
I'm trying to say.
I got one thing to say about the pitch black match, man.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Finally.
I'm not going to talk. Hold on, I'm going to let you finish. But I'm saying I'm not going to sit here and talk about matches that I'm not hyped for, bro. That's all I'm explaining. I just want you to understand. I'm not going to sit here and discuss matches that's not going to do nothing. All this going to be
I get that.
Matt Harper through the whole night. I just want you to understand why I'm overlooking them other matches. I'm answering.
So now that I know that we're overlooking matches, I'm cool because at first I'm just
man. Let me hold on.
I think yes, overlooking them is easy to do, but calling them out.
I'm going to do it. That's what I said on OE Wrestling. I am going to do it.
I'm saying
that's what y'all forgetting.
I'm thinking that we're talking about the whole Rumble. I didn't think we're just talking about one Rumble.
I am going to overlook them.
The thing is, what I'm saying is
talking about one Rumble for an hour.
Yo, let me.
That's a Rumble time.
Let me get this bar up. The thing is with guys like Bray Wyatt, the reason why his matches should be getting critiqued still is because it's all this enamored. You know what I'm saying? Energy with him that go into it before the matches, all of this stuff, Bray this, Bray that, Bray this. And it's like every time we get to the big match, whatever is considered the big match, it's a fucking dub. And it's like this shit has to be talked about.
Breakdowns
we can go back. How many times we can go? We can
follow a fire podcast
LA Night
called Starts and Smarts. Fire. He'll deep dive in all of that.
Dog, I really think we need to start talking like Bray Wyatt.
I do want to hear your review.
I'm gonna be honest, but I think we might need to start talking about it.
Bray Wyatt might be overrated. I went to a WWE house show out here, and Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton was the main event, and it wasn't because of Randy Orton; it was because of Bray Wyatt. I was like, "Fuck that! I ain't about to be up in traffic for no Bray Wyatt match, bro." Like I was, it's just.
Bray was the first person that pointed that out to me, and y'all know I'm a Bray Wyatt fan, but I have always said this. I have been a fan of Bray Wyatt writing. With matches, I can't argue with y'all, but his creativity, bro.
Y'all kill me with this. Y'all be picking and choosing like
Bray Wyatt. No. He deals with what we're witnessing. Certain people he works really good with, but it's just not with everybody.
Y'all got certain categories of where people is like, okay, he's my number one for this, and now I'm picking up on it. So it's like, all right, cool. Like I said, it's cool. Like Bray Wyatt, like me, I'm not a fan of Bray Wyatt matches. Never have been. So when people was up there, his whole belt situation and all that shit, I'll let y'all talk. I'll let y'all rock with all that. Notice in the chat and everything else, I had nothing to say. About a Bray Wyatt.
At the end of the day,
and you know that.
The point I'm saying is
this is record because there's no record of it.
Bray Wyatt
record of me being a Bray Wyatt fan, and that's why.
The thing is, like I said, Bray Wyatt really might just be overrated. And I'm not saying that as in like I'm literally using that as the most direct term, not even in the sense of hate or nothing. I just think people are just taking his
and just like I can't see who said it, but just like the comment says, the black light match is trash. Yes, we are there with it.
It's like every gimmick
we are
match
there
he's
with
given
that.
us.
I completely agree with that.
I got a comment in regard to that black light match is trash.
About to say,
yeah.
Let me talk to you, Bray. Hey, Bray, let me talk to you.
I gotta get.
Let me talk to him real quick, son. Like, for real, it's just like, bro.
But I will say, Ari, I do want to say this, like somebody that I keep the same energy, and I'm gonna say I agree with you because I'm somebody that I'm on that side. Y'all know I'm Bray Wyatt. When I was saying AEW, WWE, this is the hottest. Know what I mean? And it really was because his creativity. Now y'all just made me like it's the creativity. It's not his in ring at all.
This is just. I'm gonna be honest. I'm being all the way real.
At all.
I'm being all the way real.
I hate admitting.
I probably haven't seen a lit Bray Wyatt match probably since the Wyatt family broke up.
No, the story, bro. The match was
no. No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Matter of fact, I'm capping.
I'm capping.
I'm capping.
Hold on, Cole.
Hold on.
I've been watching.
Hold on. Randy
Bray?
Hold on. Bray and Roman versus Randy and who was he with during that time? Remember the point and spear moment? That shit. Yeah.
That was fire.
Cold. That was a cold
That
match.
was fire. That was a fire ending too.
That was a cool match. The Wyatts versus the Wyatts versus the Shield.
But we talking about one-on-one. Look how you added Matt.
That's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. Outside of only time I've seen great Bray Wyatt matches is when he's either in a group tag, like those be the best time. Once he's on one-on-one,
you know why? I think his creativity is behind the match.
I think they might.
This one. See, that's the thing right there. You told me, hold on, and that's my point.
Or do we give it to
him?
Ari, I remember exactly.
I'm lost, and I'm gonna just listen. I'm lost.
Bray Wyatt hasn't had a good match since the Fiend debut.
But what match you talking about?
It was him versus Finn Balor. When he debuted the Finn, that was the best match he did with the Fiend. His very first match with the Fiend.
I give you that. I'll give you that.
It was trash.
No, I'm not giving back.
No.
Because it was Finn. No. It's because it was Finn. No, we're back.
Y'all are too much. Y'all giving Bray Wyatt credit for matches he got carried in. Am I wrong?
No, but that's the thing.
Am I wrong?
Am I wrong? Finn Balor got smoked in that match. That's the thing.
But still, Finn selling, Finn doing what he wanted to do. Finn was the point of that match. It wasn't Bray doing what Bray did.
Bro, we not about to do that. Take two to tango, bro. Like
that's crazy, bro. We give people credit for selling all the time. That's literally a Shawn Michaels point. People give credit for Shawn Michaels for selling, and that put him in Hall of Fame shit for making people look good. No. So why can't I do that with Finn? Real quick, why can't I do that with Finn?
He's not wrestling a random scrub that's he making look good. Like Bray Wyatt.
I didn't say he's a regular scrub, but I could still say Finn carried that match. Bray Wyatt has great ideas, but let's say like we're not watching Bray Wyatt matches to see what Bray Wyatt does in the ring. We're watching to see how brutal he is. It's damn near a death match. He's damn near Mankind.
Pandemic is when he should have went crazy. Like, because if you want to be technical in the universe world, Bray Wyatt best match is him versus John Cena.
Logan Paul versus Seth. That dude look good. I think that's gonna be a great high fly match.
But that's the conundrum I'm in right now, where it's like
technically Bray Wyatt best match is when cinematic. Cinematic, real talk, and like I was saying, Ari, that's why I said I'm agreeing with all of y'all. And I'm even going to admit it. I keep the same energy. What Ari talking about? Lord. I was probably that guy that was overgassing Bray Wyatt, as in like overall, because I was so captivated with the creativity. Because like I always said, Bray Wyatt to me was like modern day man with Mick Foley, but it might just be because of the creativity.
Mick Foley, at least he had better.
No, that's what I'm saying. Ari, I just said that. It's more of the. It might be, which I overlooked, is the creativity. His creativity, like his gimmicks, the stuff he wanted to do with the matches, but they sometimes they tweak it. But
I'll be fair.
when it comes down to the in ring, he doesn't hit the marker. Y'all right. And I'm one of those people that was on that side. Bray is top tier to me.
I just want to say real quick that Frass is failing the fans and the podcast panel. You have not reminded us to smoke the way we supposed to, sir. I just realized that because I was like, you know what? Ari's smoking. I'm not smoking. I haven't got my reminder. Thank you. I need my reminder, brother. I need my reminders. I need my reminders dealing with y'all. I'm like, oh yeah.
We Wrestling Podcast, episode 64. We got Hayes God. And Ari starts from Get Your Bars Off podcast.
The Continental Champion. Ari, the Continental Champion.
My boy Dre, go follow him on the whole
I gotta say something about the Royal Rumble, man, because it was pretty mid to me, but it was very smart at the same time.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
You were so contradictory with your compliments today, but go on, brother.
No, I kind of get that one though, Cole, because that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
Y'all with this. Y'all know I don't like my contradiction.
But I didn't like it at the same time. Like I didn't like it. I didn't like the Royal Rumble going on. The men's Royal Rumble should have been the main event. Is how I always look at the Royal Rumble.
Like Dre,
with number 30, with Cody number 30. No,
hold up. Now, how I seen how it ended, I'm cool with how it ended and everything played out.
Yeah,
but it was smart to throw on the men's Royal Rumble first because that keeps you from hijacking the show for Sami Zayn. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So by having him go on first, it keeps everybody off Sami Zayn. Because you know you're gonna still get Sammy later on in the night.
Real quick, because I like the way you thinking, Dre. Real quick, if you flip flop that though, that really puts like the whole locker room on notice because you just saw somebody getting annihilated for going after Roman's title, and then you got all 30 of these motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas would be chanting Sammy through the whole Rumble.
Facts.
Every damn near countdown, niggas would have been chanting Sammy.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have got what you wanted.
If he didn't come out, they would have booed.
You talk. I am perfectly happy with sending you home not happy.
Nah, not that one. No, that's not you. First of all, you know I like heel ending, but bro, that was
you wasn't gonna get Sammy back.
That's not the type of heat you want leaving you.
No, Cole, I'm sorry. That's not the heat, bro.
Real quick, who expects Sammy to come back and be in the Rumble and do what he got to do and win?
Everybody, what do you mean? It's wrestling.
Crazy.
I'm just saying, Cole, that's literally. Hold on. I'll give you a perfect example. Becky Lynch. Literally did it the year she won. That's literally how she won. She lost against Asuka that same night.
But Sammy don't have that heart. That don't fit Sammy's character.
I'm just saying. You say who does it? I'm saying
no.
Hold up.
Sammy put band-aids on boo-boos.
You tried to make that the worst pay-per-view in the world.
That's what was smart about the Rumble was that they put that on first so it doesn't get hijacked. What was mid about the Royal Rumble? I ain't going front. Even though I wanted Bianca to beat Alexa Bliss, there was enough time to take the title off her, have her get it back at Elimination Chamber. The reason I say that is because they basically flipped the Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy, Alexa Bliss storyline right here. And it was all terrible.
They bringing everybody back together. That's it. And it's a horrible way to do it. It's a horrible way to bring back the little faction.
After doing all these distractions to make him think that he was with them, he finally appears in the ring and he hits the Sister Abigail on Bray Wyatt. You know what I'm saying?
Brings him back to the dark side. Yeah.
But then he saves Alexa Bliss from getting KOD'd on those chairs during the lead up to the matchup at the Royal Rumble between them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the Royal Rumble, he ends up helping Bray and not helping Alexa. It's like, bruh, like, you just
because you forget that, but there's a promo with Alexa where she says, "I don't need Uncle Howdy, I don't need Bray Wyatt for me to beat you." So now it's like, yes, bitch, you do. Yes, bitch.
Grab a collar. That's a bar.
But even with that, she's saying that she lost, and as soon as the match was over, now you want to throw the little visuals and such. Like, come on,
because bro, it's saying you need me. You are denying who you are. Y'all forget Alexa Bliss.
You need to do it right then and there. I don't want this.
No, bro, y'all forget Alexa Bliss is the twisted sister. They play on her schizophrenia. This is it right here. Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch.
Yeah, you need us.
That little torment shit. We back.
That
torment shit. We back.
That actually makes sense to the story. Oh, you don't need me?
I get it.
Yeah,
you'll try to win the title without me.
We don't.
Now she's gonna go back begging back to them.
Storyline, bro, is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, Frash, real quick, because it's Sunday
Alexa
too.
Bliss is out of the
Just because real quick, Frash, because it's my Lord's Day. The footprints in the sand, right? There's two sets of footprints. All of a sudden, there's one. Alexa's like, oh yeah, that's me when I start taking over. No, Uncle Howdy, no, bitch, that's me. I got you here. You want to get back to that title? We got to get back to doing what we got to do.
Right.
God, and that's how she get back with the fun house and everything.
It's still going to be
the elimination chamber match, bro.
Yeah, I enjoyed the women's part of the Royal Rumble. I don't know about everybody else.
I personally enjoyed both, man.
Yeah,
I rewatched it last night and was thoroughly enjoyed.
I just watched it.
Like between what Gunther was doing, bro, like the different little feuds playing out within the Rumble, like
that's what I'm saying.
All of those things were really entertaining to me, man. Like even like Karrion Kross getting eliminated early made sense because he like Drew McIntyre got his get back on that nigga. Like, you been fucking me, nah, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like, you have fun out there, and then you want to fuck with niggas all year. Like,
I don't know.
I wasn't mad. Like, if it was somebody like
it make me.
If it was anybody else other than Drew that eliminated him that quick, I probably would have been mad.
It didn't make me mad because I saw Brock Lesnar get eliminated early, even though he got his couple out. But it was just kind of like,
most of the
so the
powerhouses made sense. Most
the almost.
I agree with Ari. That's why I said even if I didn't like the Rumble, it did its job, bro. It did its job.
Almost in Braun Strowman shit.
All them eliminations. Well, like you said, and then Ari, even on top of that,
I wanted to do the really strong man.
They even in the Rumble, they showed y'all little pieces of what could happen after Rumble, like Edge versus Seth. Like, I think that might happen after Rumble. I mean, after
Edge versus who?
Edge versus
Seth.
Finn versus.
Oh no, that was just a little rehashing. It's definitely Edge and Finn.
I'm saying after Mania. I'm talking about
you have AJ Styles. So if you have,
it was just like a little rehashing in that moment. They're not acting on that. You got Seth is still babyface, bro. He just.
I think it's kind of crazy.
He don't rock go hill at any given time.
That's the reality era of the era we in. Like, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you.
Hey,
I love the people.
I don't know if you picked,
but I don't rock with you.
Edge will go hill at any
I don't like it, but they might fuck around and give us Dom and Priest versus Edge and.
That dude. That shout out to the dude in the front that was up there repping Trinidad during Cody's win.
That shit was getting on my nerve, bro.
Just out of nowhere,
he was doing it during the Roman shit. Like, when Roman was dismantling KO, this nigga sitting there like.
Yeah, he just come out with the Trinidad
like a nigga's right here dying in front of you.
Shout out to Trinidad man.
Shout out to Trinidad.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, shout out to Trinidad.
I just want to get that shout out to KO real quick.
Somebody gotta get that photo.
Shout out to Trinidad.
Yeah, because you got Cody on his knees just doing the celebration. I'm looking, all of a sudden I just see this Trinidad flag. Like, bro, what are you selling? Oh, Cody Luther King. I got it. Okay, I respect it.
That nigga was literally desensitized to anything happening around him, bro. Cause literally, that nigga KO literally.
And I just see that he got the Trinidad shirt
in front of this man's eyes.
He got the Trinidad shirt too.
I hate to go back to the men's Royal Rumble, but Walter damn was about to give Cody
another. I don't like that you're going back either.
No, I do want to go back to it because I do want to talk about that.
Let's talk about the women.
No. We're not going to do that. Gunther needs his praise, bro. That Iron Man
we
run
watched
is fire.
Gunther for an hour. We know that he got his praise. We know he threw people
he gets praise on his pod, bro. Gunther deserves it. You ain't Walter no more. You're Gunther. Tell
And
people
y'all
to put
need to
some
stop.
respect
It's
on your name.
Balta. They say V in
That
Europe. It's a V.
yeah, they do.
Balta.
They do.
Balta.
Nah, he really,
boy, that
really
like
did
you,
that,
the difference of that Iron Man run for me. The reason why I loved it, bro, because you was the difference from everybody else. Everybody else is like, oh, kind of we forgot they was there or little
and,
ignored.
and the thing
then
is about it too, just real quick.
Here and there and maybe there.
We made his impact
just real
everywhere.
quick, just one point, real quick, just real quick, one point, real quick.
Hold on, let me
just
finish
one
my
point. No, one point.
Gunther, wait, I'm in the middle of the statement. Gunther, boy, showed the real Iron Man run.
Like, but the thing is too, and it showed and it put relevance on the Intercontinental title. Like, nigga, I am the number 2. There's a reason I am the number 2. I'm not just getting thrown out of here, getting my belt, whatever. I am the number 2 title holder. So if he did win and you're the IC title, it's like, yo, I ain't got nothing to say about you going against that belt, bro. If you want to collect that number 1 headband, Afro Samurai, have it your way.
I was saying, the way Gunther, he showed his face during that Iron Man run. Like, he was actually involved in there. Every time somebody made an entrance, Gunther was damn near there.
He was right there. Yeah.
He went face-to-face moment then with all the big names that came out. That's why I want to highlight it, because that's not like past stars that was number 1. Most number 1 stars, they either like how Rey Mysterio do, he was just beat down most of the time, hanging on the ropes. Or you got, was it Vince? Vince, right? Where Vince was damn near because of chasing down Stone Cold, we didn't see
other Iron Man technically would be with the 3 Iron Man I know at least would be Ray, Benoit to an extent. Benoit, because he started at number 1.
Flair,
and Bryan Danielson. And Shawn Michaels.
But for this one, it's so. But for this one,
real talk, Bryan Danielson really.
So this is what I saw. This is what I saw from it.
Like an hour and like a little hour and some change. Like
because he went to the biggest world.
Yeah,
but for Gunther right now, it was like it's just show because he's the IC title. He's the second. He's the number 2 of what you're supposed to see. But at the same time, but with Gunther, like it just showed that everybody who was always gunning for the heavyweight title is like,
y'all need to worry about me.
Hey, yo, who is this dude? We don't really care about the IC title since Shawn Michaels. What the fuck? Who is this dude?
Don't do
my
that.
boy was working that whole.
Yeah, you gotta go. Bro. Like you gotta look at the IC title.
He was not sitting aside. My boy was working.
I know he's working. Thing. That's what
I wanted to highlight to make it so.
I need to say one gripe.
It made it. Hold on. Like it made it so important. The importance of what he did. I get done.
You can't overlook the IC title no more.
Right?
The IC title is going to whoop your ass if you look over it. You cannot look over the IC title no more.
A lot of the other superstars, they like Bryan Danielson. I ain't gonna lie, Bryan Danielson might be the one. He did show his face through a lot of that match. But Gunther, bro, there was not one number like that came out where you didn't see like Gunther throwing a chop. Like everybody else, when somebody come out, got clean. I mean, Gunther was part of it, but he still like fought back before he got cleaned out. It wasn't just like a regular clothesline. Another clothesline.
He probably the one to like slow down their momentum most of the time.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I wanted to highlight
that nigga Booker T.
Difference. Like I understand the importance he brought for the ICT. Personally, he been showing that before this happened. I genuinely felt like that. He made that IC title feel like, bro, I'm next up over that US title. You got people fighting back and forth. It's going through people, but me, nobody is stopping me. So he already proved to me. I've been said this. Gunther he was the first person for the mid that made the mid card feel like when Macho Man Randy Savage had it. Like this is the title you want to have before you can see the big title. That's why every time I see Gunther now, I'm like, yo, home next up at some point. At some point, he got to be next up. Not saying this now.
Think about it. Like what he's doing right now, all the things he's doing right now, him and Roman. Yeah, it would be good to see, but where they are in the positionings of their characters, I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, I agree. That's why I said not right now.
That's why personally, like I feel like if Roman doesn't have these titles, whenever Gunther does lose that IC title, it would make more sense for him to start challenging for this joint now. At least he can start being in the picture now.
See, are we on the same page for that? Instead of Gunther, see, Ari, that's my booking too. If Roman loses or whatever, I actually want Gunther to approach Roman. Even though it will look more important, it will look more important if Roman approached him, but still building up Gunther's character of Gunther saying, bro, you was worried about this when you ain't touched this. That weak ass Reign, you was fighting all of them because I wasn't going after it. I was holding this, the real title, all that 2 title bullshit. It's only one IC champion. And Gunther can say it nasty.
You trying to go back to the days of the white belt? You trying to go back to the days when the white belt was
Gunther
the one?
Show me that,
you
bro.
Trying to go back to them days?
If you're gonna pull the trigger on anybody to
shit.
make that
like
IC
that.
title,
like
we've been
that.
saying,
Make that IC belt worth it.
How Roman Reigns might be taking Elimination Chamber off.
I like that. Make that IC belt the thing.
Could feel like, oh, the world title's on the line, but we don't gotta worry about it because Gunther defending the IC title, so we good. Gunther versus a main event that went back down the mid card. Oh, bro, there you go. That's main event status. Gunther versus Bobby Lashley, main event. What are you talking about? Take my money.
Oh yeah, Gunther. Yeah, he got a lot of matches that he could do
what
now.
I'm saying.
You got Gunther versus Almost that could go now. Gunther versus Braun. Gunther versus Brock Lesnar is now a look.
That's why I like that, Ari. If
now.
Roman loses, his
look.
next big story should be Gunther. And they can be wherever they want if they're both heels because the era we... You go ahead.
Frost.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert for WrestleMania, you guys.
Already? How you get that?
He ain't
the
been
American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
That was wrong?
No.
Okay.
This is just a prediction, but I'm calling it a spoiler alert.
Okay. Go ahead. Read the spoiler. My fault.
Or Sami Zayn. If you do, I would do it undisputed instead of 2 night, because if you do 2 night, then it's pretty much this. If he loses the belt the first night, then it takes away from the second night. You know what I'm saying? Then it's going to be kind of, you're going to come in thinking he's going to drop both belts. You know what I'm saying? If he wins the first night, then loses the second night, then we get the Lex Luger thing. You're going to be the next Lex Luger type shit, right? That's why I would just keep it undisputed. But if you do both nights, or if you do 1 night, either way it goes.
No, they doing both nights. Triple H already said it.
All right, either scenario. Roman Reigns walks out of WrestleMania with both titles anyway, and everybody's gonna go home not
First
happy.
of all, that's my prediction. Nobody liked it. I've been saying that,
bro.
I've been saying that Roman Reigns not losing that Mania, but
you're gonna have to reset. This dude is close to 1,000 days.
Not gonna be mad. Roman not losing that Mania.
Freaking Pedro Morales.
Ain't no fan in me. This is the Backlund in me.
The only person he's far away from is Bruno.
Yeah, nobody's going to touch Bruno.
Gonna do that. He'd have to be in WWE for like another 3 years.
Yeah, fact. That's not going to happen.
I'm telling you, bro. I just feel like you're going to put Roman back where he was square one, where people are going to start having fatigue, man.
I mean, they back to not liking
saying that for months.
Yeah, but it's genuine. Like it's not go away heat though. You know what I'm saying?
Before they didn't look. Before they
you got to strip
behind Roman, and they couldn't get that until now that they turned him heel finally. But now it's to the point where
you got
all right. Now we want you to be booed because
you got to strip. Yeah, it's like Dre saying, "I'm with you."
We want you to be booed to the point where they are going to be behind whoever to beat you.
And hold on, Dre. I'm not gonna hold on. Put a pin in that real quick, Dre. Ari, didn't I say something about that? Like they wanted Roman Hill, and that's the only reason why I started off going into like, Sammy needs to be Roman because that's the only person I can know where people's gonna boo Roman. Like they're gonna how we was talking about how MJF and Roman, the Hills is kind of not Hills. If this is the official, that right there, Roman's officially Hill. He's going to get booed. That's all I was saying about that.
I think these fans are so wishy-washy, bro.
My fault, Dre. My fault. I just wanted to point that out.
Nobody talked about the Forbidden Door that happened at the Royal Rumble. AEW at the Royal Rumble. No one caught the AEW.
Are you talking about the press conference?
No,
because I heard Cody bring it up in the press conference.
The press conference?
He brought it up in the press conference.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about during the pay-per-view.
What are you talking about?
Out match. AEW Forbidden Door production crew was right there at Royal Rumble working.
What?
Only AEW production crew replays the botches over and over, bro. That Uncle Howdy, he completely missed the mark. They replayed it like 3 times. Me and my brother-in-law.
I thought it was funny seeing some random little.
Watch wrestling. He watched it. He's like, did he just miss? And then they showed the replays. Like, yeah, he did miss. Why they did it? And then they did it again. He's like, yo, they wild. I'm like, hey.
I'm not gonna lie, Drake. I don't know if what you're saying is true, but the only reason why the WWE kid growing inside of me, they don't do that, bro. They don't highlight misses. We can go through that.
Him saying that, I will say,
I kind of believe
it's crazy, and I don't like Dre bringing that up because I was just like this, like I saw, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just pretend that you hit him because I like you were close. Nah, it was like this. You were close. You were close. I'll give you credit for being close. Like I don't expect for you.
We watched them, bro.
I don't expect for you to hit a whole live human being from that height. I'm sorry, you're not hitting a live human being from that height. I don't trust it.
That's the part that bothered me. That's why I believe Drake, because the slow-mo miss, WWE don't do stuff like that, bro. They don't do stuff like that. And you know how they will botch, but they will cover it up in a heartbeat. You got to go back and watch the whole show.
Y'all so evil for that. I gave him a pass because I was like, yo, that's a high ass jump. I'm gonna give you a pass for that. I just said, I was like, yo, that's a high ass jump. I'm gonna just act like it never happened.
My brother-in-law who don't watch wrestling at all, bro, and I got him somehow to watch the thing. Somehow he watched the whole thing. That goes to show that bloodline. He was into that bloodline shit.
Because, bro, like you gotta realize, like I tell Frash this all the time. People keep talking about, oh yeah, but he's part of family. Nigga, they're gang banging. They're gang banging.
Stop my mic up.
Stop that shit. Stop that family shit. They're gang banging. Them niggas is full Pyru Suwoops right now. No, stop it.
No, they are family.
Bro, they are gangbanging. These are gangbanging tactics.
It's okay for gangsters to be it's okay for gangsters to be siblings. They call themselves families.
Frash, do I need to go into my monologue? There you go.
You ever heard of the Genovese crime family? Like
that, but they're not running like the Genovese crime family.
Yes, they are.
This is gangbanging. This is unorganized violence. This is unorganized violence.
It's very organized.
You stop.
Very organized. It definitely is, Ari.
They move like a well-lit machine.
It's super organized.
They treating WWE like a union in the 1920s.
Bro, you making it seem like these motherfuckers got Teamsters and all this other stuff.
I'm telling you,
bro. Okay. Anyways, Frash, I'm gonna talk to you since Ari's over here, the head of the Bloodline Union.
Women's Royal Rumble.
Frash. Dre,
right, let's get
these niggas are gangbangers.
No.
These niggas are full on gangbangers. These niggas is from Skyline Samoa Peru.
Wait.
Stop it. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
Oh, no,
I'm just be real with you.
The women's joint.
My co-host.
The last thing I want to say before we move on to the women's
what he's
joint.
doing.
Yo, that I was gonna say that KO, that Sammy, that ending, yo. I will honestly say,
bro, you almost made a tear come out from.
I will honestly say, bro, like soon as Ari say what he gotta say,
KO out of nowhere.
Crash, real quick, I'm gonna let Ari talk. But I'm gonna just say this because this is the prelude. Frash, every time I talk about my bloodline gangbanging theory, am I ever wrong in the comparison?
God bless you.
I'm just saying. It do remind me of bless.
Y'all want it to be a wholesome family show. No, nigga, I know gangsters when I see it.
Yo, unfortunately, I gotta do this. Unfortunately.
You know what I'm saying? Frank Lucas used his family. They wasn't gangbanging.
All right, unfortunately.
Frank Lucas was sending heroin from Vietnam during a war. That's a different evil.
Hold on. Yo, I need your help for this one.
Yes.
Are you around?
Guys, relax.
Yo, I didn't even get started yet.
I was going to say my last thing, just like, yo. That's what it is.
So what that mean is, no, I had to make sure my shorty was around because what that means is now we can talk about the women's Royal Rumble because Dre is around, so I got to make sure she's around.
Watching with casual people, a casual viewer. The women's Royal Rumble will turn a casual viewer into a fan.
Turn your mic up.
Let's go.
Man,
Let's go.
You know, when you watch wrestling with someone who doesn't watch wrestling or a person who used to watch during its height, during its height of popularity or whatnot, who doesn't watch anymore or whatnot, like you'd be hoping that none of the goofy shit comes on because you always want people to like have the same, you know what I'm saying, enthusiasm that you got for it and whatnot.
AEW did to me.
Be like,
will never forgive
talking
AEW
shit
for that.
about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, don't give them a reason to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? So watching from start to finish, the Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble got through it, and that part was more so they just knew the people who were related to people from back in the day. So many people, so that he was just like, damn, so anyone who's related to a wrestler could just get a job here, huh? You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of crazy.
Except Teddy Hart and Chris Benoit's son.
That was
bro. You know they were showing the Teddy Hart thing. They showed the Teddy Hart show right after the Rumble. They showed Teddy Hart right after the Rumble.
To go from that to the lights out matchup, that was the matchup where it had. That was like, dang, this is what you don't want people who don't watch wrestling to see. You know what I'm saying? Somehow they
little ass nigga flying off some
somehow
shit.
It didn't run them off because they stuck with it. And I think what made them stick with it was that Bianca and Alexa came out next and it was looking good. And that was the casual viewer. You know what I'm saying?
Dre just using he using
himself.
My friend was saying they was looking good. Looking real good.
I'm just saying, like
my friend said.
I'm just saying when he's after the Bray Wyatt match, it was like, what is this?
I'm watching it right now.
That's what made him stick around. We had Alexa and Bianca next.
You know, it's crazy because you see, and like when you watch Bray, it's just.
That. And then it went.
Oh shit! Did you see the part where the animals come out too?
Yeah, I seen them. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm watching now. I didn't catch that the first time. I just saw Uncle Howard.
We are on the Women Rumble. We are not going back to Pitch
Okay,
Black.
my fault. My bad, bro.
The Women Rumble. Talk about Zaya Ali and all of that.
Oh, okay. We can talk about the goddess. Okay, let's go.
Shimanaya. So
I ain't gonna hold you, Dre. I ain't gonna hold you. I was acting like you when Zaya Ali came up.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm more hyped for her off of this because she did the little face make paint shit where she like, you know what I'm saying, kind of threw me off a little bit. Looked like she was in a war mode, you know, Zaya Lee.
Zaya Lee, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you.
You want Zaya Lee look like she about to go down a run?
Zaya Lee is one
a little bit more
hanging out
the sides and everything.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. She just
shout out to Liv Morgan. Shout out to Liv Morgan because even though she don't got the thickness of a Bailey or like
he went full Roshi mode on
or someone like that. Like she at be at least trying to let it hang, bro. Like
stop,
guys,
and performance, and you going straight to the nastiness.
RELAX, relax. We don't want to put too much on wax before they go up against the line.
I'm just gonna be a prick and pause you.
You see how
that just still sound nasty.
You see how
you let what hang?
And the cheeks hang, dog. What are you talking about? She on the cheeks hang out the side.
He went full demon mode, bro. It's like, yo,
what the nigga saying? Chappelle show women, correction.
Like, we're talking a 30 woman.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's like, yeah, nigga. You know,
talk about their in-ring performance, guys.
Right, bro. Like, you know, like here we are talking about, oh yeah, Zaya Lee, her attire, and then Dre is like, yeah, you know, them cheeks was hanging out, bro.
No, I guess we speaking around. Hold on. I want to say this. Speaking of attire, the Empress of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Let's talk about Oscar.
What Ari said? You're just cool. You're just the cool
some
motherfucker.
shit just look
You
cool,
just-
bro.
you just
Like
cool. Like,
some shit just look
the
cool,
mask
bro.
when you took off the mask,
Bro.
yo,
She
that
came
was-
out there on her
out
royal
of
shit.
all of the whole night. That was my Frost pop of the night. Like, I went crazy for that. That was
some things
dope.
where you just
That
like
was
as a viewer, you just look and be like, damn, like you just go back to kid mode. You be
I
like,
know how I feel about
yo, this
Oscar.
person
Top
just
five
look
nigga alive.
cool as shit, yo. Like I just want to like be a fan of this. Like this person.
Facts.
And then you see then how they get down and like, oh nah, I'm rocking with this person, dog.
And
The
she
look, the
smoking
skill.
people. Okay.
Nah, I'm rocking with it, dog. Even though like I want to see more, cause like she was like she was just being regular Oscar. Oscar's always like this.
True.
So I want to see more of how like
Of
this
this
kind of
character,
character is
yeah.
gonna be in WWE.
Yeah, a good story, a good rivalry.
Because Kana in WWE versus Kana in Japan 2012 might be two different women.
Facts.
Nah, Oscar was wild when she came out there. I damn near wanted her to win when she
I ain't gonna lie, Ari, that
she was
reminds
my
me more of
pick.
a NXT Oscar.
She was my pick.
To be real, that because like you said, they all the same, but like I don't know. I got the feeling of NXT Oscar. Like nobody ready for Oscar is gonna return in a way. Like that type.
I think we're past that. I think it's no words Oscar. Like she just comes out, whoops your ass, and that's
I'm
it.
looking at this kind of character like she's gonna be like on some Joker shit.
Charlotte, Asuka, and then
agree.
Bianca and Rhea.
Say it one more time.
Before women that held this, that whole Rumble down was Rhea, Asuka, Liv, and motherfucking who else? Those three for sure.
It was good to see the NXT stars. The amount of NXT in there.
Raquel was putting in work. Raquel was putting in work.
She clotheslined the hell out of Rhea. I would like to see them somewhere down the line. You know what I'm saying? I could see them.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot of women's matches now that we're talking about. It's gonna be a lot of women's matches. People are looking to see like, yo, can you go? Can you rumble?
Starts though from NXT. I
talk
love her.
about it.
I loved her performance in the Rumble.
Ooh, go get work, brother Loso.
Yo,
all that shit he was talking about. Zoe
she was black after
shit
she came out there. Her tan was on point. My bro thought she was black. I was like, nah, bro, she's white.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying on the. That's what I was saying on the chat last night.
It was.
That's what I was saying on the chat last night, bro. If this was the Vince McMahon era, bro, she would be WWE champion right now. Like off her tan alone. Off her tan alone.
Yo,
nice tan there. I can see something. I can get this to sell.
Sonya eliminated all the.
You look melanated.
The nigga told John Morrison we can't sell Pell because he was wrestling R-Truth, and Vince was looking like he was too pale next to R-Truth versus how he said he was like his skin was all tan and shit versus Dolph Ziggler.
Is this
like,
real? Where'd you see this?
John Morrison did an interview with the nigga Chris Van.
Holy shit, that's racist as fuck,
nigga.
Wow.
The nigga wrestled Dolph Ziggler. He said he came to the backstage and he was like, "Yo, looking good out there, nice tan or whatever, some shit like that." And then the nigga wrestled R-Truth and he came backstage and was like, "Yo, you need to tan more. I can't sell Pell. Like, can't sell Pell." That's a nasty bar.
That shit, Vince.
I don't even know if that's. I don't know if it's racist. That just sounds disappointing to him. Like, I can't make money off of you. Go get a tan. Go get a tan. I can't make money off of you.
He hurt my feelings. Damn right I did.
Crazy.
Nah, it's the fact that he had to stand next to our fucking Truth for this nigga to come to that realization.
Yo, that's a bar right there. Okay, that's crazy. That's a crazy shit.
I hate Vince so much.
That's crazy.
Don't understand.
I wonder if we're gonna have more matchups on the WrestleMania card because as of late we've been getting that Triple H like 5-6 match. You know, for the
Triple H
pay-per-view.
ain't in charge no more.
Hold up! I ain't finished my bar. I don't know if we're gonna get more WrestleMania matchups or more Vince McMahon lawsuits by the time WrestleMania gets around. We might have a lawsuit for every matchup that's on the card, my nigga. Like,
Dre, this is my theory. The niggas that got fired, that initiated the lawsuit, that ended up leaving when Vince came back. I feel like them the niggas that's putting the pressure with these lawsuits. Like, hey yo, I know somebody else that can
fire 2
call
board
her.
members.
He got 3 lawsuits. He needs one more to throw up the 4 horsemen sign, bro. Like just one more, he could be like,
You gotta relax. You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Put this nigga under the jail, man. State property.
That nigga said, Vince, you being sued.
Yo, you know what though? People, I swear, Vince McMahon's greatest promo came against Kevin Owens when he broke down the government and you know how the system works in America, pretty much. How it's, that was the most realist. That was the most greatest promo I've ever heard in my life. He's like, you know how many lawsuits I've had?
If you told me that in my face, I'll probably headbutt him like KO did.
Bro, that was like,
I'd probably do the same. Like what?
That is your job. That is your job wherever you work at. You know what I'm saying? You going up to them for whatever complaint and they just being straight up like, yo, you sue me, I'm gonna drag this out. You're gonna pay so much in lawyer fees.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
bro.
You bet.
Yeah. It was the nastiest promo, bro. Vince is he's different.
Can I ask y'all this question?
It's true. People do it.
Can I ask y'all this question?
Mm-hmm.
So we all knew, surprise or not, Cody was winning this Rumble. Whether they threw little wrenches to kind of diverge us off the road, we pretty much knew Cody was going to win this Rumble.
Yeah. First non-melanated African American to win.
I feel like we had the same feelings with Rhea Ripley, right? Why is it not the same uproar about her winning that it is with Cody?
Because honestly, Cody is coming back off a big injury. Like we saw that live.
Because
so
Rhea
the only thing with Rhea,
that wasn't pushed in our face. Rhea didn't have a package. Yeah. Like we knew because the work she was doing. We was like, yo.
And another thing is
nobody else that fit
twice. And another thing is too, what people forgetting is that we've on the men's side, we've got on the men's side, the titles are held captive. The titles are held captive on the men's side.
Right.
You can still go to Charlotte or Bianca for the women's title. That's not too whatever. But for the men, it's like, yo, it's all or nothing when you go for these titles. So now KO, if he comes back and talk crazy, no, bro, you just challenged, you lost. You know, you go back to the end of the line. You know how this goes.
Yeah. I'm looking at Rhea where it's like, I already know. I feel like I'm pretty much 100% sure she's going against Bianca. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
100% sure. So it's
unless Charlotte could cut that promo to say, "Hey, bitch," like, yo.
And remember, Charlotte beat Rhea at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And she, you know, but anyway, but I think it's just like
I'm
not mad. Like personally, I'm not mad at either person winning. I'm just wondering, like, why we all knew Rhea kind of was going to be the one that they were choosing. Why is it not that same uproar? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we all knew Cody was going to be the chosen one.
Yeah, because
I feel like the uproar is because
the women's title picture is not that deep, though. It's not that
That's what I was about to say. There's really no direction with the women. So it's like, all right, we got something now. We got a story at least to create something. Because right now it's just like a blank canvas with Roman and Cody. This Sami Zayn just organically got so over. It was kind of like when that year when, like the Yes Movement, where they wanted Triple H wanted to do his Evolution triple threat matchup. You know, he wanted to be him and his boys, but the fans hijacked it pretty much. You know, like, nah, we want our guy to, and that's what they did a smart, because it almost went exactly like how the Bryan Daniel Royal Rumble went. You know what I'm saying? Which is why they did put it on first, so that it didn't happen. You know, but yeah, with the women, it's like it's whatever. Rhea, who else? You know?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Other than Asuka, but if you do Asuka,
we've been waiting.
We're not even gonna do that because look, Asuka looked like a damn assassin out there.
Go.
Nah, bro. I've been waiting for Bianca versus Asuka for like
go.
Let's go.
I've been waiting for that.
You can still get that too. You can still get that instead because Rhea versus Bianca isn't locked in, and I'll tell you why.
That's what I'm saying, because of Rhea, Charlotte beat Rhea.
I was about to say that right there, but also you know between now and Mania, that Dominique, and he got to go with his mommy. They got to crash SmackDown to set up Dominique versus Rey Mysterio. Dominique's not going over
Dominique? Wow, that's kind of feminine.
Convict Dom. I apologize.
Dom the sub. Dom the sub.
Convict Dom. I apologize.
I call him Dom the sub. I call him Dom.
You gotta give Dom a gang name. He needs his own gang name.
No, Dom is not from Seven O's. Dom is not from National City. He's not from Sweetwater. Stop it.
All right.
Dom is from Point Loma. Dom is from
Ganglopedia. Like, relax. Like,
no,
this is OE Wrestling, not
Ganglopedia over here.
We're not
banging.
Gangmanac over here.
Dre, help me out, bro. I'm naming places.
Gangmanac over here, yo.
I used to live down the street from Dominic Mysterio. I know he's in
places. That's you guys. You're stereotyping. I'm just naming areas.
Dom was in the burbs.
Thank you.
This nigga about to start doing tour guides and shit, man.
You know they do that in LA. You know they really do got hood guys that take you through the hood in LA if you can pay for it.
Sickness.
Yeah.
What they got a hood pass?
No, they just got vans that take you through the hood or whatever, and people really pay for that shit. People really pay.
That is so disgusting.
I wish they'd do a scare.
Yo, that is so disgusting. Yo, wait, hold up. No, this is OE Wrestling. We're not doing that. I'm gonna say that for Raw and Blunt.
I'm gonna say
because
random,
cool.
That
random video
so
that used to
nasty.
be. It's a random video.
It's a thing.
No, we stick in wrestling. We stick
one random quick story.
You're not doing that. You're not doing that. Oh,
it's a little random quick story. It's really funny.
Oh no, heck no.
Really
Y'all
funny.
talking
It's
about
really funny.
gangs.
No, it's the
how we go from Dominic to the hood up the street.
Is he a convict, bro?
I didn't do anything, Fries. You see me? I told you.
It's this video that it was on YouTube. They must have took it down, but it was this Scare Straight program they had in the hood. It was like a bunch of Panthers, right? And they would have these white people come to this like big ass building. They would have them pretty much go through like a little simulation of being a black person in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Going through like police brutality, getting like, you know what I'm saying, beat up, whatever, some crazy shit was happening. They were going through this shit, right? So they go through and they get to this moment where, like I said, the guys are like they end up like roughing them up. The white dude, one dude kind of like bleeding a little bit, and they end up seeing this cop, and they going to the cop for help and such. And he's pretty much like making them, you know how cops were back, like making like, oh, yo, what happened? Oh, well, let me go help the other guys. They going to, so he ended up going to like ask the black guys what happened, and they were lying and shit and saying, no, these guys attacked us, and whoop-de-whoop, long story short, they ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting mad. The cop ended up being the actor Robert De Niro, like maybe like a year or so.
No. OE Wrestling Podcast. We are talking about wrestling.
Oh, hold up. I got something to say. Women's Royal Rumble when Rhea Ripley did the Hurricane Rana to Liv Morgan at the end.
Frass is hilarious. Frass is hilarious. No, OE Wrestling Podcast. No,
when Rhea Ripley head scissored Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan.
She hit the head scissors on Liv Morgan, and Liv had her face in that head scissors.
I don't get it, yo.
No, he's talking about the head scissors with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan spot. Yeah, of course. I've been telling, bro.
What is wrong with him?
For the last 48 hours, something has been going on with Dre and his hormones, bro.
Really cool.
You see him? Where is he?
You cut me for a really cool Robert De Niro story. Why this Horn Man 3000 over here?
Horn Man 3000.
This nigga's bionic, bro. My God. This nigga different. But nah, dog. I think I at the end of the day, like I said, I really did enjoy it. Like I said, Rhea Ripley, she showed her power. She showed her heel work. A lot of great stuff. Really, between her and Asuka were the stars of that match, for real. It was really cool to see Michelle McCool pop up. Her popping up was really like the way she popped up, like, yo, fuck it, we outside.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm a fan of Michelle.
That was cool. I always love seeing her pull up because she's always with the shits, man. And she's always in great shape. always in great shape. So I always shout out to her for that, man.
Her styles clash looked more effective than AJ's.
You gotta watch
the way the way I'm gonna say this, Dre, I don't care. I'm gonna agree with you, Dre. People don't give enough credit to Michelle McCool. If you go back, you'll watch how she transitioned into her finisher. More better than AJ. I ain't gonna lie. AJ, I'm not saying she does the finisher like the spots, but the transition into the finisher, AJ don't do that, bro. Not like Michelle McCool.
And
I'm not saying
you can't be praising women that's in shape on this podcast, Ari, and then go back to yours where the more the more you hurt your knee, the more praise you get with the other co-host.
What you say about Nia Jax?
Keep it about.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep all the comments I said in the chat.
You don't get to go home happy.
Nah, it's
I ain't
just
gonna
funny.
lie. I was on
What a waste of a 30.
I was on shrooms watching the Rumble, and I was cooking Nia Jax.
I was hoping so bad that it was going to be Naomi. I was hoping so bad for Naomi and get Nia
When you saw
Jax.
the pink, right? When you saw the pink, you thought it was
all I'm gonna say is shout out Piper Nevin.
Fact.
Yeah,
I like that, Ari.
Let's go.
That man he's learning how to work with the common fans. That's how you do it. Shout out,
bro. Because I was like this, like
no, real talk. I'm happy that they gave
Zelina Vega.
They gave her her name back. They gave her her name back. She ain't do drop no more.
Yeah, I want to say something on that too. Because, real quick, no, stop, no, because we're talking about Piper Nevin.
Told you, this nigga was thinking like the Energizer Bunny, bro. Like,
I'm just talking about. Hey, bro, she was doing her thing, bro. Zelina, don't play Zelina,
before I get on
she
Zelina,
got the Street Fighter.
Before we talk Zelina, I just want to say Piper Nevin, when she came out, I'm unfamiliar with Dewdrop's real name and stuff like that, right? So when I saw her come out, bro, so when I saw Piper Nevin come out, I marked out. I was ready. I'm like, yo,
turn your mic up. Me too.
We have a woman powerhouse again. This title looks like it can be in jeopardy.
We got Nia Jax also.
That I asked last night. So can I ask this question on here? So the whole powerhouse situation that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Whereas like with the men, over time we've seen these strong behemoth ass niggas, Andre the Giant, Kane's, Khali's, all of these guys, right? Mm-hmm. And then when we get to the women, like we grew up with the Chynas, the Jazzes, and such like that. Mm-hmm. But then we seen Awesome Kong. But Awesome Kong she did it the right way. You know what I'm saying? With using her size to be that beast. But I feel like over time, I feel like at least WWE used that as a crutch to kind of just go with these bigger women and just saying these are powerhouses.
No, because honestly, I'm saying because Bianca, we've talked about Bianca's real quick.
Let me finish because you I know what you're about to say.
You're saying what I'm about to say, and I don't like it. So go ahead and say what you gotta say.
So what I'm saying is that when we have these Nia Jax, when we have the Nia Jax being utilized to look like this super dominant force and such like that. When we have these Piper Nevins who look like, even though she's in that realm of the big wrestlers that can do more type stuff, you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying, but still, it looked at as these super powerhouses and such like that. When it's like, why don't they gotta be in this super shape? And I'm not forcing nothing. I'm just saying, why is this ideology not put on with the women that is put on with the men? And I'm not saying that it should be on the women. It's like, more so let it a little bit more loosen up on the men's side. You know what I'm saying? Because when you shaming guys like a KO or shaming guys like a Keith Lee or, you know what I'm saying, or Samoa Joe for their weight over these years, well, how they, you know what I'm saying, don't look like the most chiseled nigga and all of that such, but you're not calling these guys powerhouses or nothing. You're just calling them fat. You know what I'm saying? Or they oversized. You know what I'm saying?
And you know I got that answer for that because we talk about this all the time. Because Bianca, your champion right now, she does not look like a powerhouse, but she fucking is.
No, correct. And I feel like that's
the thing. So you have to have somebody where she's going to have a Hogan moment where she lifts somebody, or it's got to be somebody.
Remember, she did that with Otis.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like you can't.
But that's the thing. We got Bianca now. We got.
You can't throw her in there with a technician.
Raquel now.
Yeah, you can't throw her in there with a technician. It's not going to be fun because Bianca can do that too, and you can't lift Bianca. So you need a powerhouse that can entertain us.
I feel like
And
they're
that's
starting to change the
Piper.
tide, but
That's
it's just
Piper.
like I don't know, man. I just don't look. I was like, just because they're big and they're good at red, don't feel like that they should be labeled a powerhouse. Who knows?
No, I'm saying powerhouse.
Strong, like you know what I'm saying. They could just be
So
big,
real
like
quick,
they might not even be super strong.
I call
like.
Piper
No, I
Nevin
kind of
a
agree with that, Ari,
powerhouse.
because if you do that, Piper Nevin, technically, I wouldn't put her in a powerhouse type category.
She is a powerhouse, though. Everything she does hurts.
Big? I feel like, well, Ari, that's
everything
what
she does hurts. If she hits you, it hurts. That's a powerhouse. Every move hurts.
Maybe this like. So, what do y'all consider like? Do y'all?
I could say, I'm be real. How I deep dive in wrestling terms, I consider Piper strong style. More
okay,
like,
so this is me. I labeled my wrestlers like this. You got my strikers.
Moving like Vader,
it's like WWE. You got your strikers, you got your technicians, you got your powerhouses and flyers. That's how I label my wrestlers. So when I talk like that, I'm not saying strong style, but if you want to go there too, then yes.
Wrestling for me,
So, but it's like I break them down like demographically.
He's more than a technical wrestler to me. He's strong style.
And it's really
So if you're talking with me, then I'm going to label him technical. But if you're talking with you, then we're going strong style depending on the scenario. But it's like, to me, that's a technical wrestler.
They are hybrids, bro. You know, and
everybody's a hybrid. I mean,
Piper's a hybrid. That's why I can't really know.
But it's like if you weigh, so this is what I'm saying, right?
She has the body type of a powerhouse.
So
but she
this is what I'm saying, right?
Work as the typical powerhouse. She works as a hybrid.
So this real quick. So when y'all say this, I'm not saying powerhouse like because you're fat, you're built, whatever, but it's like so. This is what I'm saying. No, but it's just like so. Like when I tell you this, like I'm gonna rate you as a striker. I'm gonna rate you as a high flyer. I'm gonna rate you as a technician. I'm gonna rate you as a powerhouse. Piper Nevin. If you rate
technician before powerhouse.
No, I'm just saying, look, because like think about it, it's like a graph.
I just went by your rules.
No, I'm bro. Like I'm saying, it's like
I've seen some big joints get thrown up by some small joints, bro. It's just
bro. But what I'm saying
don't be up there just throwing these women around all the time.
Stop. Let me explain my rating system real quick, sir. Now look, so you're gonna get rating in all four of those categories, right? But if you're looking at Piper Nevin, if you have to rate her ratings are gonna be lower in the high flyer compared to her technician. Her technician is going to be lower than her powerhouse based on her moveset, based on her strength.
Moveset is technician.
Bro, everybody has a moveset, bro. A high flyer has a moveset. That's why I'm saying.
No, but when I'm going off of what you say, I'm saying is you go by that. If I go by her moveset, that's why I keep saying you. I'm a Piper, I'm a big Piper fan. I'm telling you, her moveset is more technician than it is powerhouse. If you watch her moveset, besides the most powerhouse move she do, and that's been in WWE, she did not do that really a lot in like NXT or when she was wrestling in the UK, is the body splash and maybe the senton. Other than that, Piper Nevin's whole move is technician as fuck.
She started doing more powerhouse stuff when they made her a heel.
That's what I'm saying. WWE pushed her or started adding more of them powerhouse move, but Piper never. That's why her coming back as Piper Nevin.
Her shit away.
That's what I'm saying. A lot. Cold. She does not wrestle nothing like a powerhouse. The most she did, I promise you, was that body splash thing. That is it.
What?
I really say all of this to say that Nia Jax is literally the worst powerhouse that they've ever showcased.
Nobody said that. That's wrong.
I said that. I said that.
I didn't say that.
Hold up.
You said that.
Hold up. Shout out to the pettiness of WWE.
Wow.
They have Chelsea Green shut down her OnlyFans just to run out there and get tossed out like a secretary. I bet Mandy Rose is somewhere counting her subscription.
I won. Let's party.
Oh my God, that was.
Meanwhile, Mandy Rose counted her OnlyFans money like it would have been me, yo.
I am really glad you're not Mandy Rose's friend right now, because that'd have been a crazy tweet. That'd have been a bar shot. That'd have been a shot heard around the world.
Triple H, hit me back up once I'm able to do my OnlyFans as also, bro. Like,
that
talk to me.
Hilarious.
Yeah, people like she was getting booed like she was in GCW times 10 in that motherfucker.
Why you say GCW? I thought we cool with GCW.
No, she was getting booed like she was in GCW.
Like she was in
GCW.
Context.
Oh yeah.
Times 10.
I'm telling you,
I didn't know what she
Matt
did.
I didn't know what she did. When she came out, again, watching with the casual, as soon as she came out, my brother-in-law said, "Was she a stripper?"
Oh my god!
You don't get to go home happy.
But one thing I do want to say,
a couple people got that damn it ain't Naomi reaction too though.
One thing I do want to say about the Rumble, it did give me those vibes, like those 90 vibes. Like I want to throw a party. I want to invite my friends over. Like everybody watching, food, drinks, smoking, something like that. Like this was like I felt like this was this Rumble made me feel like
Mania season.
I'm a fan
like
again.
I said, it's Mania
not
season.
Mania season. It just made me feel like as a fan, like I don't know where the investment came from, but it was like in the last 2 weeks, I can't really tell you what got me invested in Mania, but I feel that resurgence as a fan, like from the 90s shit. Like, I don't want to charge my mom $59 for this pay-per-view, but I'm going to turn my head and hit this button, and if it magically come on, then that's God saying I should watch today.
There's a lot to look forward to. Mania. The only thing
don't judge me. I know some of y'all did it too. Some of y'all watching did it too. Don't even judge me.
Whatever they're doing with Bray Wyatt.
I love you, Grandma.
You know what's crazy? You know what's another thing? And not to go back to the Roman joint, it's another reason I feel like this shit is about to be. They labeled this shit a chapter. Too. Remember the chapters? They labeled this the final chapter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like seeing how this and it's like, yes, it's the final chapter of the bloodline of this story.
Yeah.
You can move on to something else, but I think it's definitely like this is the end of this shit. Even though all of this, bro, it just feels so beautiful. Like this is fucking cinema that we seen with them niggas. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Rewatching that, I probably haven't been that emotionally invested in a TV show probably since like emotionally invested in something, at least in a scene, probably since like Jon Snow on Game of Thrones or like Glenn on fucking.
Hey Ari, this the part where you tell him. This the part, Ari, where you tell them this is supposed to be boxed up on collector's DVD and sold like the Cowboy Super Bowl.
What I say, bro,
this
that
That's
DVD
what I'm trying to get
joint.
you to
This
say.
is a joint where you put
hit him with that bar.
Bloodline story
you need to hit the pod with that bar that we talked about.
You get the DVD.
Yes, bro. I will buy this. I will buy this.
You get all of the info that Paul Heyman was putting into the shit.
Yes, and that's what I need you to like. You need to tell Frass about that because I said, look. If you put that just like they do the Cowboys and all that stuff backstage when they training before the Super Bowl run, and you get to see what was getting planned into this, bro, you can have my $49.99, bro. You can have my $49.99.
Do that with the WrestleMania 24, but that's kind of like just day of shit, though.
Yeah, that's day of stuff. No, we want the whole thing. Like you said, this whole bloodline, when we talking and y'all talking about how this is going to work and the problems that y'all might have had in the background.
How the NFL champions used to have their little like
that's what I'm talking about. The Cowboys in the 90s.
And explain I forgot it would be like I forgot
that's
what it was called. But yeah, some shit like that, bro.
Big shout out to Kevin Owens, bro. Big shout out to
the humility that he did in this feud.
Hold up. Because when you watch wrestling, especially with someone who ain't into wrestling or someone who's like, looking at it to criticize, you know what I'm saying? They're not really trying to give it a fair chance. They're looking for the shit that look fake to point out as opposed to just take it in, Yep. But when you watch someone who doesn't watch wrestling, who is just completely like, this is fake. Yeah. This is so fake. But when they watch it and you get those reactions like, oh shit. Oh shit. When my brother-in-law watched KO get his head slammed into that motherfucking steel steps twice. Bruh.
Yeah.
He forgot about that fakeness, dog. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
true. Like,
go. It was like,
talk about it.
Then when they beat him down with their handcuffs, motherfuckers just so invested after those two steel.
Nah, because you got people that sit there and talk about, wrestling's fake. Oh, they do this. They do that. You
somebody needs to come out and help him. They dogging him, dog.
That's the one. That's how you know you got him, Dre. Bro. When they start saying that old school tactic, somebody need to run out. Oh yeah, he's invested. I got him. I got him, like, Triple H. Good job.
Like, bro, when
you watching that, bro,
he might tune in on Friday on the low.
Like I haven't been really like that. Like, they usually be like, oh man, he whooping his ass, whoop whoop. I was really watching that shit like, hey yo, this is
you
crazy,
know that's my boy Ari. I know that's
like,
my
I'm
boy.
really watching like, yo, this getting a little crazy.
That hurt.
Bro.
Nah, that hurt. Yeah. Bro. They had me.
Bro, me and my bro, all we've been watching, we've been catching up on Snowfall. We went from
over the cocaine shit.
Over the 2 weeks that I've been we've been watching Snowfall. We like damn near at the end of season 3. You know what I'm saying? Within a 2-week time span.
Classic season.
This is the only thing we've watched outside of Snowfall. And when we saw that jumping, we were like, dog, this is like Snowfall, dog. Like, this is so
good. This is cinema.
Once again, Cole, you making Cole right too.
Hey, Frass,
you're making Cole right. You sound right again.
Hey, Frass, real quick. Hey, Frass, real quick. Just because we're talking about the Women's Royal Rumble and stuff like that too, Frass, you gotta explain to them Roxanne Perez being Fanny in WWE 2K. They're not getting that. That is Fanny, bro. That's why we marked out when she won. That is Fanny in WWE 2K. Am I wrong?
Hilarious. I didn't even peep that. That's a bar.
That's the bar though.
WWE 2K22. You could sponsor us too. You know.
Baron Blade is fighting right.
The whole effing show, Fresh and Frost TV. You know.
Yeah, but bro, basically what I was telling Ari is that when you play the My Rise and you play the female mode, there's this female, you got a female supporting character, and she looks just like Roxanne Perez, acts like her. It's fucking Fanny. She's Fanny, bro.
That's funny.
She's Fanny Mae, bro. And that's why I was just like, this is crazy. And then when you see her win the title, it's like, all right, Fanny, you got it. Like, I might go to a show and have a Fanny sign for her. If I would definitely start that way. Like, yo, do you think I don't know, but I know. You got it, Fanny.
Fanny.
You know, it's also funny. I mean, I hate to keep bringing up just as a casual, but man, just as that observation was dope to see someone actually into it.
No, I like that.
Typically not. But the funny thing, they saw the same thing that we see on a regular basis with the Women's Royal Rumble. They saw the thickness with Bayley. He's like, oh,
yo, I don't get it, yo. I don't. Would you stop?
I'm not gonna say nothing crazy.
I'm not gonna kick you out. I'm not
gonna say nothing crazy. He pointed out the thickness, and he pointed out to me. He's like,
yo, you gonna blame him?
Hold up. He's like, hold up. He's like, all these other girls, they get to like show more than her because she's too thick. He's like, she gotta wear that dress. She's too thick. She can't dress like Liv Morgan and girl, because she'd have too much hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, relax. 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 We don't want to put too much on.
Trying to bring in the casual viewers.
Here you go, bro. Please.
Trying to take the casual viewers down. Like, tell me what their perspective on the thing. You know?
Here, bro. Just please, here, just smoke it, please. Like, relax, dog. Like, it is only what? It is only what? It's only what?
No. Matter of fact,
it's only like 148 over there right now.
Said, tease me. I don't like him sleazing.
1:48 p.m. 13:48 in the military time. 13:48. 49. 49.
I don't like him sleazy.
The sun is still at his peak. Why are you like this?
Ladies and gentlemen, OE Wrestling Podcast, episode 64. We're supposed to be talking about the Rumble. I mean,
we were. Rhea Ripley.
I mean, no. Let's get back to it. Let's just kind of talk about, because I still want to see like what's the future. What is you think Rhea is going to be able to fill the void with Bianca? not be a champion?
I think Bianca needs to beat Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. Bianca is undefeated at WrestleMania right now, and with her resume, like you could really build her as like you already got your Charlotte Flair, you know, whose resume is like there ain't even really no one who could debate Charlotte Flair's resume. The closest you got is Becky, but don't you want to build up as many big stars as you can? You know, like Charlotte's solidified. Becky is damn near solidified, but she's not Charlotte.
Half of my top 5 women are current superstars.
And Bianca right there. I hate to say it, Bianca right there, especially with another. I mean, shit, even without another one, I hate to say it. You know, I think Sasha's the best in-ring wrestler, but off of accolade, Bianca, Becky, and Charlotte got higher accolade.
As they should.
Even Bayley got higher accolade than Sasha outside of the main event of Royal Rumble, but Bayley win way more than Sasha got to. Sasha did a lot of jobs. When she did get her victories, it'd be like at the smaller pay-per-views, never the big one. You know,
I think Rhea could win it because it's like you gotta like these are your two top. Like you like I said, you got Bianca.
Yeah,
you know, they ran the gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much damn near throughout the horsewomen to solidify her spot. It's time for Rhea to do the same.
No,
you know?
But yeah, it's like I'm with you, and I think
she has.
But I dropped something in the chat just because it was okay, because it's just Rhea's been so active with the men's division, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, remember that was because she was injured for a little time,
right? So but you know, with Rhea being Judgment Day, and we've been seeing her, she's been a force for Judgment Day to be like reckoned with on the men's division. She's been that cheat code, so now it's like when she goes back over to her women's division, it's like
she's pretty much trying to be China that can actually wrestle.
Like, everything spins the block. Yeah. Everything spins the block with Rhea. With Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair in a sense, because if you recall, when Rhea lost to Charlotte, that was the year before Bianca won the Rumble. So Rhea won the Rumble the year before Bianca, and she eliminated Bianca last to win that first opportunity at Charlotte. But she lost at Mania.
No, Rhea didn't win the Rumble. This is her first time winning it. She was runner-up.
Was it?
She was runner-up.
Who won it then? But she took on Charlotte that year. And
she challenged Charlotte.
Before Bianca got her year, it was Rhea, Charlotte, and Bianca doing their little thing going into
she faced Charlotte on her call-up year. She faced Charlotte on her call-up year.
But Bianca was up there too, and Bianca was like, what? Like, you guys treat me like an afterthought. And she didn't get included in the matchup. So, like, Rhea got to Mania. Well, basically, Rhea got to Mania a year before Bianca did, but she didn't. She didn't succeed.
Mania, though. Like,
she didn't succeed. You know what I'm saying? Then Bianca went on to do the next 2 Manias and succeed both times. So now, like 3-4 years later, she's back. And
they got to put Rhea to the test now. They got to put her in front of
give her the opportunity now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm looking at it like how I look at it like battle rap. Like Geechee Gotti, he went through his run. He's solidified. Now they're putting Easy through that same run to try to put him through the same test to see if he could be solidified. You know what I'm saying? I think the same thing with Rhea. Like, you got to go through these tests. You know what I'm saying? She's. I mean, Bianca would be the first choice, but now I would see her next going against these the Beckys, you know what I'm saying, the Baileys, and all of that, so on and so forth. Especially with them being on Raw. No, Becky is on Raw. Yeah,
Brilliance is not.
There were rumors about Gunther and Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania, but if that does not happen, I'm 100% certain it's because of Vince McMahon.
No, I got to see Bobby and Brock, man.
It's what's the bodybuilder on bodybuilder. You know, you got a fetish, man. You know,
yo, get this man off the pod.
Guys, relax. REL.
Even with Gunther getting into shape like Vince requested, it's not the bodybuilder type of shape that Vince wants.
He's tall and lean.
He wants to, you know what I'm saying? He wants to Hulk Hogan.
Wait, no. Oh my gosh.
And let the record show y'all
that.
thought I was a bad
That
person.
is going to be the first
don't
clip
do that,
from
man. Don't
OB
do
Wrestling.
Let the record show that y'all thought I was a bad person. I told you he's been on one this week.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I told you he's been on one this week. Y'all thought it was me. I told you I was there on the Twitch watching. I've been watching the transformation happen.
Bro, y'all watching your viewers.
Don't do
He
that
said,
you like the gorillas, my nigga. Like,
all right, I got one more question. Just Rumble. Okay. And, I mean, obviously, I still got so many things with this that I'm unpacking.
Yeah.
KO, Sammy, Roman, bloodline shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is it too early to call this the best WWE storyline ever?
Well, it's definitely better than the greatest match ever.
And win the title from Roman Reigns is the best storyline ever.
Now, that's what I'm holding. That's why I just want to see where it ends to really solidify that.
We gotta wait till.
We got to see where it ends, but where they've taken us, though, man, Jesus,
bro, there's so many layers to this one, man.
That's a good debate.
I feel like the only story of recent time that's taken us through this many emotions, at least, probably Johnny and Tommaso.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
And I wasn't really around for the shit.
I'm not gonna lie, it smoked Johnny and Tommaso in the storyline of.
I won't say smoke, but because it's different. It's different layers. Because like,
I would say
it's better. I won't say smoke.
Type of storyline though.
Because bro, you gotta remember Johnny and them niggas went for 4 with them.
No, I remember that, but still, I'm talking about level of emotion.
Storyline or this is like
not compared to this.
Yeah, you know, it took us there.
And Johnny Tommaso was fired. That started from the Cruiserweight Classic.
You know why this just might be, dog?
I remember that. That was a match I used to use to show people like wrestling wasn't real. I used to show them that match because that European uppercut from Tommaso to Johnny, bro. Everybody I showed that, they'd be like, "Oh, this is wrestling now." Yeah.
There's so many levels and layers to this that it just might be, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They just gotta.
That's not a reach. That's not a reach.
Yo, the fact that they were able, we've seen too with Roman where he transformed into the tribal chief where he got stabbed in the back last time he trusted somebody. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people. The callback was like, crazy.
That callback was fucking crazy, dog.
And a part of me feels like they weren't going for that, but it's like everybody kind of like calling it out, or it's like it's too similar to not. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm watching it, like, yeah, it's like you had Sammy more hesitant than like when Steph did it, he was just like, oh no,
yeah.
You know, and to say this though, Ari, about this storyline,
he was reluctant to do it. He got pushed in the face
for Roman, and that's the good thing because it's like the good villains don't know that they're in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? They think they're justified, right?
Oh my god, this one.
So to him, to Roman, he's feeling like, yo, you just stabbed me in the back like how Seth did. You was my brother and all that shit. So in his mind, he feel like he the one in the right. But unlike he got stabbed in the back last time where he didn't deserve to get hit in the back, this time he did deserve to get hit with the chair.
Dre talking that shit like when in comics it's like when the villain like say like did I ever tell y'all about Megatron, the origin of Megatron?
Yo, not here on OB Wrestling.
No, I'm just saying because basically it's just like so it's just like basically because I thought I did with y'all, but it's like basically what Dre is doing is like he's humanizing the villain because it's like Roman's doing all this outlandish shit, and it's kind of like when you go back to it's like, yeah, you kind of got a point why he doing, but he still shouldn't be doing it. But I understand why he's doing it, but he still shouldn't be.
And then the bar in that whole ending thing, like y'all said that, because I ain't even peeped that. How Roman, Dre said, I ain't gonna lie, that went over my head. The fact that Sami Zayn, right, is the whole Sammy and the Jey Uso. To me, Jey Uso ran out or rolled out the ring because he saw that's where I was at. What happened to Sammy? That's how y'all got me in here. So that's one storyline, right? But the bar I missed from y'all that I am honestly excited to see them promos is how Sammy got back at Roman. The steel chair to the back, just like Seth Rollins did to him, regardless if Sammy was right for doing that. Like y'all said, Roman can target on that, because exactly how Seth Rollins turned on Roman is when Roman was facing the other side and he got hit in the steel chair in the back, and he made the same facial expression. He met y'all points. This storyline.
Brass, real quick. I see what you're doing.
It's not done.
And the thing that I'm saying with that part,
it's called the climax, bro. That's where we at.
See that one little bar right there? That's what can pull Jay back into the bloodline if Jay can humanize with that shit. That's the one thing that might be able to pull him back. It's like, yo, I watched a brother do that to me already. That's going to be different and might pull you back in line.
Only reason why I disagree, because like I'm looking at this, like I said, this is why I even added the fucking Emmys and Television Academy to look at this shit, bro. This shit really needs to be looked at and for a fucking Emmy. That's how good that fucking shit was, bro. I swear to God. Shit. But like I said, the first thing to attack was, like I said, Roman's reaction, like the things he was saying when he was like, yo, this is your ring. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't me, you'd be doing jackass shit still, all of that. He was talking to him up until even after the chair shot when they jumped him. And he was like, why would you do this to me? I loved you. I gave you everything. I gave you the world.
Yeah.
And bro, his emotion that he was given, bro, oh my God. That was some of the best shit I've ever seen. Like, that was Roman Reigns at his fucking best he ever been in character mode. I swear to God, that man was in a zone in that space. And I feel like it's just all off the dome, off just, you know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. What kind of all this shit is off the fly. So when I'm seeing him garner all of this emotion, just anger and all of this, is like you said, is the villain trying to, like you said, humanize, like Yeezy, like
shout out to Logan. Shout out to Logan. Shout out real quick, my fault, but shout out Logan Evans. He been in the chat from Twitch. I'm watching and said a whole lot. The 2K, the Pitch Black match.
My fault, Chad. I've been so invested in this.
I know. I just caught it too. Yeah. I thought it was one of us talking, and I saw it. I was like, oh, that's a whole streamer. Whoops. I was like, oh, but yeah. But but it's just like, like Ari said, like that whole thing, like that one part, like a lot of people aren't seeing Logan that. Evans, man. A lot of people aren't seeing that, and I think that's another element people can play on.
Like, it's just so many things that's like, for me as a film fan, where it's like they're doing so many shots of catching Jay's reaction, catching Sammy's reaction as they're beating on KO, like seeing him literally just continue to like, is this comfortable? Am I comfortable with this? There's so many things at play. Even when like Sammy hits him with a chair, you got Jay like, why would the emotion, the anger he had, and can feel like, why would you do this, bro? Like, why,
bro?
Like,
real quick.
Jay, remember, Jimmy been cool with Sammy since day one.
Yeah, exactly.
Smoking
right. Now it's the opposite. That's just how great this is. Everything, dog. There's so many layers and so many ways you can even go with it. You know what?
It's like, bro, that's what I'm saying. I haven't felt something like this since like
it's like you gotta be
dead.
It's like almost impossible to fuck up, no matter how you decide to do it. Like for you to fuck it up would be more impressive than you to get it right at this point.
That's a bar.
There's so many different ways you can do it.
Oh God!
If we do it the way the way you said it, where he defends against Cody and Sammy, if we were to do it the way I suggested with him and KO, if you were to do it the Uso versus So, however, there's so many different ways you can have it play out where it would be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Because I asked you, Fraz, remember we was having the thing like, what is like Fraz? You was like, yo, he gotta kick Sammy out, right? And then I was just like, I need more than that. You know what I'm saying? There gotta be something. And then we seen him. We was like, and I was like, yo, let's just wait and see what happens. And then they commenced to beat the dog shit out of this man. So like, I just kick him out and say, yo, go on your way. Where it's like, okay, whoop-de-whoop. And remember I was saying like, oh, he gonna fight him because he got kicked out because he wasn't kissing enough ass. I wouldn't fight him because of that. No, they just destroyed this man. And that is every reason for that man to get up and be like, nah, son, I want smoke, and I'm definitely coming for that title.
Hold up real quick.
Okay,
Logan,
go ahead.
In regard to the WWE 2K Pitch Black match, you could pretty much do that on WWE 2K 2022 right now, because there are options where you could select the lighting for the matchup, so you could dim the lights on 22 and then do a false count anywhere matchup, and then
you can edit the characters with a light attire, the glow in the dark attire.
He's giving a little Jeff Hardy drugged out shit, whatever that shit is.
All right, there it is. And there it is. Wow. There it is. Our comment had to be somewhat.
At least I ain't saying nothing about Will Ospreay yet.
Oh my God! No, we're not doing this on a Royal Rumble.
You're talking about WWE.
I just hope wherever Jeff Hardy got.
You better not. You better not. WWE. You better not feed into that man negativity.
But no, but like but it's like you guys said, because
look at this.
Yo, but like you guys said, like, because me and Frass, we talked about this. When it comes down to this bloodline shit, it's almost like, yo, let me out the car, Doughboy. That's what happened with Sammy. He's not built for this. He can't run with the set.
That was ops. That's family, dog. That's different.
Bro, but this is why I love this. This is why I love the storyline, bro. It's been so many things.
Opposition to a family member.
Dre. So we watch it. So Dre. So basically, how I'm seeing is it's almost like a blend of Boys in the Hood and South Central, because now it's like you got Jay. Jay is over here like OG Bobby Johnson, like, yo, enough is enough, bro. Roman is over here like Ray. Like, I'm with the shits, this, that. But then you got Sammy, who was like little J-Rock. And now it's like, Sammy done had enough.
Jimmy low-key J-Rock now.
Yo, you ain't lying.
Nah,
you ain't
lying. Yo, I'm done. But in real shit, though, this is why I love this storyline, because
it's funny how Jimmy became Jay and now Jay's Jimmy.
Yes, bro. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
So many elements from like great films. I feel like whether it's the great gangster films, the Italian films,
right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it's like
with your Genovese crime family.
And mind you, before Sammy was
Genovese crime family,
so to bring Sammy into it. And him getting right into the mix of these things is just like, bro, it's just amazing. Like, and that's why I said shout out to KO for the humility, because like, yes, he's been a part of this, but it's like he's not the catalyst of this.
Yeah, he took the bottom end of
he's
just
real quick. You know what's crazy about this? Paul Heyman was right, which means that Sammy really was a upula para. That's crazy. That is so
shit.
Crazy.
Yo.
What in the Willy Wonka did you just say?
How did you say that so perfectly?
Did you just say Oompa Loompa, nigga? Like,
no, bro, you need to culture yourself. That is so wrong.
Yo, how did you say that, yo?
Bro? Like, bro,
I said something from the Willy Wonka.
Yeah, Oompalata. That's what you said.
You have to. Y'all so wrong. Y'all need to culture yourselves. Damn. Here I am thinking that I'm good because I done sit up there and said it correctly, like Heyman said.
You did. That was fire.
I know. So y'all don't need to clown me for saying something right. And Ari over here in tears. I can't stand him.
Hey, off Royal Rumble. Michael Cole versus Top Dollar needs a match at WrestleMania.
Let's turn up.
I'm telling you right now, all I need for real is for Michael Cole to drop a diss record.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can
you imagine somebody do a diss track and Michael Cole is up there on the track too?
I ain't never doing this, but I'm a champion somebody day. And Michael Cole.
Chelsea
you
Green.
are an undisputed champion for the night. Yes, you are the OE Wrestling champion. You are the first OE Wrestling champion of the night. Yes, you are the highlight of Royal Rumble. Turn my mic up right now.
He made Corey Graves feel like trash too when Pat McAfee came out.
No, take over. Michael Cole.
Yeah, and I think that's something that they're subtly building up to.
First of all,
yo, you're done. You are done. You're done.
Hold on, relax.
The mask is killing me, dog.
I'm done, bro. I can't help it. The mask.
You need to relax yourself.
The mask got me.
I almost kicked myself out, Dre. I got you.
Anytime you roll that mask down, hit the relax button on yourself immediately.
I got you.
The mask was too much for me. I apologize.
You guys looking like a Jamaican Brody King and shit.
Yo, you're done. You're
like
done
Daylight.
too. You're done
Red
as
and
well.
Daylight fusion.
Yeah, you're done. You're done as well, sir. Yeah, Mm-hmm.
The House of Black Lips.
Okay.
Wow. Get a marquee and do the Daylight.
Take me off the screen. Take me off the screen. What are you doing?
Look at you. You put yourself on the Summer Jam screen. This nigga put himself on the Summer Jam screen. Look what happened.
House of Black Lips. That's awful.
Right.
You should not be doing that as
I forgot to grab a collar. I'm a fair individual. Go grab a collar.
Oh my God. That was really not.
Black Lips is nasty.
Wow.
Look, that's why we ain't been getting OE wrestling episodes. This we got the mask on. Everything starting.
But I want to say honestly, before me and Cole about to talk about the situation, but I want to say this first, bro. You got to get ignorant with this. Now, Michael Cole said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Top Dollar is what he say? Corny or cool? What he say? He said he's corny.
He
like
said
that.
A lot. Look, there was a lot.
But the grab, what made it a grab your collar moment? Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. When he said it at first, I was like, "Wait, did Cole say that?" And before I can even like really think about did he say it, my boy Pat McAfee said. As they're talking, Pat McAfee stops Corey Graves from talking to say, wait. Michael Cole, what did you say? Just for him to repeat his insult about Top Dollar. That's the real bar. Not the fact that Michael Cole said the slander, but he kind of said it and like let it go. And Corey Graves started talking. If you watch it back, Pat McAfee made sure the world knew what Michael Cole said. He literally said, and I quote, wait. Cole,
wait.
What did you just say?
Oh my God, we have to get these clips, bro. Oh my God,
Top Dollar wasn't even in the world.
That for Hit Row because only B-Fab got to, and she did good. I ain't gonna lie, but I was just like surprising that she was the only one who actually got to do anything.
Hold on, no. If y'all gonna put me on the front, he said B-Fab.
She was all right.
First of all, what's B-Fab finisher? B-Fab has the same moveset as Stacy Keibler. That is your favorite wrestler.
Relax, dog. Hold up.
That's awful. That's awful. That's
accusations,
awful, bro. You're awful for that. You're
accusations. False accusations.
False accusations. B-Fab was okay. We're not gonna do that. It was. She really do have Stacy Keibler moveset.
Damn, the only
next year I need Uncle Howdy in the Rumble.
Yep, I got to go back and watch that KO and Roman Reigns when he slipped up on the thing because I could have swore Michael Cole might have slipped a shot at Top Dollar.
KO
and at that part too when he slipped up on that. He was, yeah. He had that one.
Are you about to have a program? I don't get it.
Hey, Michael Cole on his Sue Surf shit where he just randomly throw a Cortez diss out there.
Yo, like, Michael Cole with nothing
got going on with Top Dollar. All of a sudden, he just gets shot out of nowhere. Bow, like yo. Was that necessary?
And Pat McAfee,
that's how he does it, right?
Yeah, right.
I heard Pat McAfee say he don't watch NXT.
He is. Yo, they both said that during the thing. Him and they was like, yo, we need Booker up here to tell us about these NXT people. I'm like, yo, y'all don't know who y'all own superstars are?
So this Michael Cole right here, right? Just like you said that, like, hey, Booker T, we need Booker T to talk about these next people. Michael Cole come up there.
Logan wanted to talk about Chelsea Green, Hooters. Hooters girl.
Bro, stop it. You need to chill
Buffalo
out.
Wing.
Your
Buffalo Wild
hormones
Wing.
are crazy.
Buffalo Wild Wing. That's what she looked like. She looked like she served chicken wings at a bar, bro.
Your hormones are crazy right now. Stop it.
Yo, how are you feeling about Logan Paul eliminating
Little Darlings?
It opens up for a nice match. I mean, I don't know how serious Logan Paul is taking wrestling, but he's showing out. He's showing out honestly, and Hangman Page might want to study that move a little bit.
Don't leave Ricochet out. Don't leave Ricochet out.
I'm not. Hold on.
They really showed their highlights.
I can't do that.
They really were impressed by that.
That was one of the highlights of the night for sure.
From talking to Cole is literally, and I'm not over exaggerating, the 7th person I know that watch professional wrestling that says Logan Paul Buckshot Lariat is better than Hangman Adam Page.
I honestly think it's just because he's taller and he's
it looks more fluid when he does it. It looks dangerous. When Hangman does it, it looks like it looks stiff, like you going by the numbers. When Logan Paul did it, it looked like this is something like you might try to pull this off in a bar or something like that. Like this look a little too choreographed and perfect.
If somebody do that in a bar,
Roadhouse, chill out.
If I see that done in a bar fight, I am leaving, yo. I'm just leaving,
bro. You be amazed.
Originators, you know what I'm saying?
I have seen
Cole will be in the bar looking like Michael J. White and shit.
Bro, I've seen somebody get rock bottomed in the middle of a club. I've seen somebody get rock bottom in the middle of a club, bro. Like I've been there overseas. Soldiers getting drunk is crazy.
Oscar new look is fire, Logan. I ain't gonna lie.
Her
new look is
turn your mic up, Oscar. Bro.
Yes, we do all the Oscar praise here. We do all the Oscar praise here.
All right, I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say because I'm gonna get in trouble.
Bro, you've said a lot, so
I ain't say nothing. I ain't say it. Matter of fact, I promise to God,
you said
I
a lot.
This is what my brother-in-law said. So my brother-in-law said,
"Yo,
yeah,
that's home. Oh, that's Dre new gimmick. This is what my brother-in-law
what
said.
that mouth do?
Real quick,
Oscar?
Oh my God, no, you're not doing that. That's so disrespectful.
Anyway, did Seth Rollins beat Logan Paul at Mania?
No.
I think so.
I think Logan Paul gives you those moments. I think you get a selfie off a top rope elbow drop that was crazy.
I think you get the moment, but I don't think you get the win.
You're going to get those moments. I don't look as a social media influencer. Let's just say,
give him the money in the bank and let him steal it from Cody.
Let's be clear. Let's be real.
Hold on.
Let's be clear. Let's be real. Roman Reigns is part of the biggest social media
history
clip.
Logan Paul ain't winning. Hey, Logan Paul ain't beating Seth at Mania. Y'all wildin'.
Look, bro, hold on real quick.
What's good, Joe?
First
of all, what up?
Joe, you're on a podcast. We are not on the group chat.
Sir, I'm at work cooking and I got my clients walking by. I can't be on camera. For OSHA reasons, I got clients to protect. They can't be on camera. I can get fired.
Nah,
you're the voice of God.
No, the way you came on the podcast. The way you came on the podcast, like, oh shit, this motherfucker don't know where he at.
I know I was at.
You just didn't care. My fault. Okay.
No, that's the PG. You didn't hear me come on here. You didn't hear me come on and say some wildness. I was just like, Logan Paul. I just jumped in the conversation. Logan Paul ain't beating Seth at Mania.
Yeah, we was more so saying like he gonna have the moments, which he been doing most of the time is having the moments, but he ain't winning the match.
Brooklyn Tribal Chief.
But thinking about it, they do be holding Rollins at Mania. Like,
let's be clear and let's be real. That elbow drop from that turnbuckle on Roman Reigns, that selfie, that thing did more numbers than Instagram post by Instagram.
That's
like
lit, though.
that is your moment. That Logan Paul gives you what you pay for.
Nah,
Whatever you pay that
like,
man,
yo, that little
he
spot with
gives you what you
Ricochet
pay
last
for.
night, bro. He made
Yes,
Ricochet look real good
bro.
last night with that spot.
Bro, that's it right there.
He made
Reminded me of
Ricochet
the
look real
Ninja
good.
Gaiden game.
Ricochet does this shit in his sleep, my nigga. What are
No,
we
but I mean, real good as an aspect. Ricochet was in a Rumble, and we know the nigga not winning the Rumble. So to him have his little spot, and they made him look good.
They had a dope moment. No,
Like when I thought of Ricochet, I thought one of these big niggas was gonna toss this nigga out like on some fucking how like what you call it guy like Montez Ford got
Wait
tossed
a
out.
minute,
Like
hold on, wait a minute. This dude Logan, this shout out to Logan in the comments. Logan said he thought Gabriel Iglesias was gonna be in the Rumble.
I didn't even see it.
they were. She was number 30 in the women's Rumble.
Bro, no. If Gabriel Iglesias would have came out in the Rumble, I would have lost it. I'd have turned everything off.
No, I would have
I'm
acted
not
like I
ready
got
for that.
lost and would have.
I'm not ready for that in my lifetime.
Nobody here to see. Nobody here for Fluffy. Nobody was here for Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy.
I literally would rather listen to stolen Carlos Mencia jokes.
Yeah, facts. I'd rather watch Fluffy in a WrestleMania match again.
Stolen Carlos Mencia jokes.
Hey, I don't complain a lot, but I'm about to complain right now. Big Frost complaint, the Rumble. Oh my gosh, I'm happy y'all on Saturday because boy, if it was Sunday, I would have wrote y'all a letter. I would have went old school.
Oh yeah,
shout out to that rock star fake.
Don't even say the name.
Yeah, don't even say his name. Don't even say the name.
We ain't gonna bring him up.
But whatever performed, bro.
You don't even get a mention. Like he doesn't even get a mention. Like they literally that 15 minutes they wasted.
It has nothing to do because it was rock music. It's music lovers.
Bro, nah, it's not that fast. It was going on 12 o'clock last night. That 15 minutes, you could have gave that 15 minutes to Roman. I could have watched you beat up Sammy and Kevin over some more. That 15 minutes.
You crazy. You crazy.
You know this though, Cole. This
Jay
nothing new.
Uso posted, Jay Uso posted on Instagram a picture of him and Roman Reigns and said, "Run it back."
Yeah, now he posted the other picture. He said he out of the bloodline too.
Damn, I was right on that one. I said earlier. I was like,
he went on IG. Go to OTR real quick. They just posted it.
Run it back.
He said I'm out.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, it says I'm out. It says I'm out. It says I'm out.
He was remembered. Like, no, that's where I
started.
Oh,
that means wait. So is Jay about to get sacrificed at the Chamber, and Sammy gonna get the win at the Mania? Is that what's about to happen?
Hey,
I
real
don't
quick.
know. Honestly, I don't.
Real
First
quick.
thing we got to deal with Jay, and we got to deal with the tag team titles.
Hey, real quick. Here we go. Here we go with the Quando Rondo shit.
I mean, you might be right with the tag team titles on SmackDown. And for a historic title reign,
motherfuckers stop gangbanging over the internet.
Bro, they might just strip them. They might just strip it and meet whoever wins the tournament get it. Or they wrestle.
I prefer stripping than them losing on SmackDown.
Bro, they need to separate the titles. They really need to separate it. It's that time, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want no offense to Roman. Roman's been great. I don't want to see Roman every week. There's so many people, bro.
No.
The forbidden door.
I'm gonna catch up with y'all. I'm gonna get out of here, bro.
All right,
forbidden door. Ricky
Starks
Starks is at the Royal Rumble. Look, they over there tampering with contracts again.
Was that Ricky Starks? Was that my guy Ricky?
Yeah,
he was waiting to see his dad pop up. He was trying to see if his dad was gonna pull up.
Nah, every time I see Ricky Starks, I think of Ricky. Hey, yo, Fresh, I get my bars up real quick about what I was angry about last night. The world needs. I'm so mad how they hold Asuka, bro. The fact that she got eliminated on a botch kick, bro, I'm still mad about that. Like, that really bought. Like, if the kick would have connected, I would have had no problem. The fact that she completely missed and Asuka had to sell that miss angers my soul, bro.
Well, they called that on Asuka. She didn't have to do that.
No, she did. She
My
did, bro.
She could have
think about timing. They had 10 minutes for the rock band niggas. They had to save the 10 minutes for the rock band.
Yo, that nigga really looked like fucking Kid Rock in Rehab. Like,
no, not even Rehab. He's like fat Kid Rock. Like, you're like Kid Rock on like.
He ain't got the drugs to skinny him up. No.
Hello. OE Wrestling Podcast, episode 60.
Because why would they bring some niggas on there named Hardy, Fraz?
Nah, they need to whatever drugs Hardy's on.
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and Halcyons on the flight. Halcyons were some things that we took sometimes just to go to sleep for a long period of time. And sometimes you use them for a rib.
That was Bray Wyatt explaining the matchup to LA Knight in the back before their matchup. He was just like, look, I
really enjoyed that match thoroughly. It was just the Uncle Howdy. I missed you with the fireball. That's the only thing that pissed me off about that match. I like the visual, the colors. The colors are super nice to see. I like the whole shit when it went black. You saw like the face paint. Cause I'm like, yo, bro, this nigga is freaking me out right now. Like, that's what, you need your wrestlers to scare the kids. That nigga, I guarantee you, it was like 4 or 5 million little kids shit in their pants last night. I enjoyed it. And then Uncle Howdy had to come and fuck it up because he wanted to miss jumping completely. Like, bro, you know what? Mess it up even more.
Great, bro. That is not. What's that nigga? Bo
you had one job.
That is not.
Dre brought it up last night.
All night,
Dre brought it up last night, bro. It was the replay that made it even nastier, bro, because they slow-moed the jump, and you could clearly see this slow-mo that he missed.
Bro, 2 different angles that were even worse, bro. I was just like,
not 2 different angles.
Yeah, no, it was bad. And they like, bro, that got me thinking that he's been messing up in practice because of the fireball. They was like, we got to add something. Like, he's going to miss, but let's add the fireball effect so it doesn't look that bad. And it ended up looking bad because it's like he hit, he missed into the fireball. It's like, what was the purpose of the fireball? He's like, he missed. Distract me from the miss. I seen it. I seen it.
So what's next for Bray, man? Like
Roman. No. Well, nah, it can't because Roman he locked up for Mania. But after, like when Roman drops the belt. They need to have that fuel immediately. Just get it out of the way.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Damn, that's a good question. What is next for Bray? Because
just have Wyatt walk up. Hey, big dog. Hey, big dog.
Just keep doing long ass storylines for non-titles, and he could do shit like Boiler Room and Buried Alive matchups and casket matches and shit.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying?
When the last time you seen a goddamn Boiler Room match?
Without any titles, bro. Like, keep him the fuck out of the titles, bro. Like, because
Roman's about to drop the belt, so Roman. That's not a title picture. Roman
attached to, bro. He's gonna bring down whatever title he's attached to. Just let him do his little cinema bullshit on the side.
I don't like the way you said let him do the cinema bullshit. The cinema bullshit was fire last night. Don't say it like that, God. Don't do that.
You didn't like
bro, this is the discussion I was having where it's like
if it wasn't for that Uncle Howdy, it might have been just mid.
Like Bray Wyatt is kind of overrated, bro. Like,
all right. Well, we're not gonna repeat this.
I know. Well, he wasn't here. I'm just telling him. The thought was
like Kenny Omega's overrated. Like that talk?
No, not really. Like, at least Kenny Omega could build up a story and actually like be satisfied.
Bray didn't build up a story. Bray made a star at LA Knight. We're not doing that.
He made a star out of LA Knight.
LA Knight's not over. He before LA Knight got matched with Bray Wyatt. He was with the homo niggas doing fashion shit as a manager. Like, what do you mean? Like, the man, he was literally about to get fired.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt didn't bring him out of that. He went out of that himself. Bray Wyatt, now we're not
going to credit Bray Wyatt for building that storyline. Like, LA Knight, yes, LA Knight did his thing.
But Bray Wyatt, LA Knight's gonna be LA Knight wherever he at though.
I mean, he was with the model niggas and it wasn't working. He was LA Knight.
That's why he left them. But Bray Wyatt ain't the
God.
Why he left that.
Thank God. Like that was thank you, Triple H. That's my thank you, Triple H moment. Because I follow LA Knight from TNA. I remember he had the dummy button. Like, he was. Yeah, dummy. He's like, nah, he need to bring that back, Fran. But yeah, dummy was better than yeah, dummy. Dummy. The dummy button was golden, bro.
But neither here nor there. I think bro was gonna do.
But I was talking to Fraz before the show, and I was like, it would have been smart to let LA Knight escape, like win, but narrowly just escape, and then they could have did that whole thing with Uncle Howdy jumping on him, and it would have made them both still look strong.
I mean,
but like a cheap roll up pin, there's something quick. Where it could because now it's like where does LA Knight go from here? That's where it kind of confused me. Like
I think LA Knight has an easier path to get back onto what he's doing now that he's back in the LA Knight realm of his character. Other than
but who's next? What baby face on SmackDown is he next for?
I mean, he really can face anybody though. That's the thing.
Ricochet, but Ricochet's in programs with Strowman. I don't want to see Ricochet right now.
I'm just saying, LA Knight can really go with anybody.
Get him out of his program.
Nah, but it got to be a baby face from SmackDown. So who's the top 5 baby faces on SmackDown right now?
He ain't gonna be with no top. He could be with a mid. You know what I mean? He gotta go for.
It got to be a higher card baby face. You don't want, you know what I mean? I don't want no mid baby
it could
face.
be another low mid for him. So who's another higher card baby face?
That's what I'm trying to say. Who's the top 5 baby faces on SmackDown right now?
Is on SmackDown.
Is Seth the baby face?
Seth's on Raw.
You would have to say Rey Mysterio.
I don't divide the roster. Y'all
say Rey Mysterio.
Roster's not split. The title's not splitting.
The roster's still split, bro. The roster, just because you still got the IC title or SmackDown, you got the US title on Raw. It's split, my guy.
Good. Anybody go anywhere?
You got Braun, Ricochet. You got who else is a top babyface at least?
And that's a problem right there. We don't even know the baby faces on SmackDown. Like that's a bigger issue right there, bro.
Because there's too many heels, bro. Way too many, man.
Street Profits.
Street Profits is heels?
No. I'm my fault. I'm thinking baby faces. My fault.
Let me see. I'm looking at the roster.
Right? You talking about top baby?
SmackDown top baby faces. You probably have to say. You probably have to go with Sheamus. Sheamus is up there.
But Sheamus he's in the tag picture.
He is, but he could always be sold. Oh no, you're right. They
got the whole Banger Bro shit going on right now.
Ricochet. I said Ricochet.
They love them Banger Bro jokes during the Rumble too, man.
Yeah, bro, it's really slim pickings, bro. It's really slim, like really slim. You might have to do what everybody else do and whoop Rey Mysterio ass.
Nah, they're not. Rey Mysterio's going to the program with Dominic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He might. I mean, shit. Unless him and Bray have a part 2, then shit.
A blow off match. I think he's gonna end up draining Bray. I think he's gonna be part of that Wyatt 6 low key.
Oh hell no.
Who do you throw Walter in without Mania?
That's right there, because I would think Sheamus, but I was talking to Fraz last night, and Fraz was like, nah, like Sheamus doesn't need the title. I would just like to see him get the Grand Slam, but just like we were saying with Ari, like, bro, he's in the tag picture, unless.
And that's why I got Rhea facing.
But that's the thing. But the thing is, they about to wrestle. They're gonna wrestle the Viking Raiders soon because they kind of disqualified.
And then you got to remember, WrestleMania is 2 days this year, so like that's a lot of matches though that they got to build for. You got
Sheamus and Drew. They disqualified themselves out of the tournament, which brought in Braun and Ricochet. But is Braun and Ricochet the team you really want to?
No.
I mean, they're popular right now, but is that?
Are they popular right now?
Right for right now, they are. The people
are both popular individually, and then
bro, you know what's funny about that whole situation? They literally got over because Braun was on Twitter shitting on high flyers and lost to Ricochet. Like that's the only reason why that whole thing got over. It's hilarious to me.
Yeah,
I need Ricochet to get out of that because I don't want Logan Paul getting a single match at WrestleMania. I'd rather throw both.
Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that to Logan Paul. Logan Paul keep putting on fire matches, bro.
Shine in a Money in the Bank match though, with the ladders and all that shit. That's right up his alley.
Nigga, he had a banger ass match with Roman. Don't do that, bro.
Right, but I'm saying
And Miz, he had a fire match with Miz. We're not going
matchups. Give this nigga the money in the bank.
I don't know, man. I just think
Logan, I don't got Twitter, so I couldn't see it.
I think we just have to really see how it play out for real.
That's it.
That's
like, fire.
Clean.
I think the thing they're putting their chips on is the Raw Women's title.
Cody.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever they're doing with Roman and Cody and possibly with Sammy. I think that's really what they're putting their chips on, bro. Like, oh yeah, Brock and Bobby.
Oh yeah, Brock and Bobby. Can't forget that.
Seth and Logan.
Wyatt's there with somebody. We just don't know who's there yet.
God, I know there's gonna be a smoke break.
You think so?
His WrestleMania matches are always smoke breaks, bro.
But I bring Randy Orton. I hear what you're saying. I will always blame Randy Orton.
You think Randy was like, bro, let's have these random little creatures on some fucking on the mat? Randy would never do no dumb shit like that.
Randy would never.
Fire. 2K23 clean.
I'm just saying, bro.
Damn, bro, we really missed out on Riddle versus Randy, bro, for WrestleMania. I'm kind of salty about that. Yeah. I was looking forward to that, bro.
Bro, we might not.
What that mouth do?
Y'all think we gonna get AJ for Mania?
Look at her. You see the.
Oh no, I wasn't looking at the screen. But you talking about what that mouth do? I'm like, what are you talking about right now, Chief? It's like that. It was just nasty, bro. Because we talk about Riddle, you talk about what that mouth do. Is like
it rubs cocaine on his gun.
Yeah, it rubs a couple other things too, Art. But that's
wow.
It puts the lotion on the skin ass.
It rubs the nose on the gum so hell he can have more fun.
Oh yeah, so Riddle might be coming back tomorrow. Though, thinking about it, how long is rehab for this nigga?
This nigga niggas will be looking at this nigga like he coming back from like a fucking bed or some shit. Like, damn, that nigga came back from. You know what that nigga did? Like, you heard what that nigga did?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie though. This Dominic Rey Mysterio storyline is gonna get crazy, bro. Because I already know Rey's really about to beat this nigga ass.
Lie, Dom was kind of swagging when he came out with Rey mask, bro.
Nah, but he also botched weak ass. He couldn't rip the mask.
Like, what's up, like?
Nah, he couldn't.
I'm so happy you brought that up. I am so happy you brought that up. That was Botchamania as well. I totally, bro.
That was out of like the strongest type of
no, Dom.
That nigga said Hulk Hogan made this look so easy.
I don't know what
Ray got the same leather he had since the 90s on them joints, bro.
Bro, he could at least cut it in the back and act like he ripped it. Like, yo, bro, it looked.
I thought the same thing, bro. But he probably thought like
he should have put his down like on one end and pulled up with all his body weight. That's what he should have
like
did.
Yo, Dre, at one point he stopped walking and pulled it and still couldn't rip it, and he just threw it. Like, look at this bum ass weak nigga.
The angles he tried ripping it from like the eyes where it's like the thinnest and everything.
It's just like, damn, bro, you gotta hit the gym. Like, you really gotta hit the gym.
Eyes where it's like
Please hit the gym, bro. How do y'all feel about them letting them last a little while in the
Nah, it was cool. It's nice having a like. It was nice to see. Like, we knew he was getting thrown out, but it was nice to have the little like stuff for Cody. Like, it made Cody look good because everybody's like, "Fuck this little bitch ass nigga." So once Cody came and threw him out, it gave Cody the pop.
Right. That's why I'm really not mad at because Cody really did good in the little time that he was in there, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just you already know why I'm mad, Ari. I'm just
and I understand. And
it would have did him better, bro, if they just kept it a secret.
I already announced it. I was already upset. I got over it.
Nah, but like if he came in, he had to be number one, Ari. I feel like they just should have switched him and Gunther.
You think because he's still the cut is still looking like kind of fresh?
No. If you look at it, I think they did just to do it for like their story of the year. One superstar won at number 30, the other superstar won at number 1.
That's a good
They could have
point.
flipped it. They're like Frass. They could have flipped it to the female.
Rhea came in with an injury also with the rib. She had got fucked up by Beth Phoenix. Came in, you know what I'm saying, limping and such, and put
Which
in
I
work.
agree. They should have flipped it because you kept telling us Cody was going to win, so it would have made it more interesting see him go through an Iron Man.
And I think they're hearing a lot of our, you know what I'm saying, gripes about it now. And I mean, we're already here now, so it's like they kind of already just probably got a notice for next year, man. It's like we already here. We are because this was the destination. They got it just happened to be a prettier car that happened to pull up on the road that's named Sami Zayn. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, well, shit. Do I want to jump in this car or do I want to stay in the fucking car I'm in? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. They really put themselves in a crate. I don't really think they thought Sammy in this storyline was going to get here, bro.
Yo, I've been
I do
preaching.
not think they were thinking it was going to get here. Because when it first started, I thought it was just like, oh, this is cool. But where are we at now? God damn. God damn, bro.
By the end of WrestleMania,
if I'm right, I don't even know if this is it sounds like a problem, but it's like
telling y'all where this story is going to go. If I'm right with the ending, only if I'm right with the ending, I am going to take my time chopping up all the Moe Wrestling episodes of me saying where this story was going.
Oh, my marshmallows fell.
People used to tear
Cody
me down.
Luther King, I had a nightmare.
Oh, it's
Wow.
going too long. It's not going to happen. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God. Look at people. Oh, Sammy should win the Rumble.
Why would you want a Stardust call? Create a wrestler, Logan. I mean, you know how many is out in WWE game? They got the they gotta fix that part. Logan says Rhea dislocated her knee during the Rumble.
Yeah, she did.
But she said she popped it back in place on the press conference.
She got enough time to sit back and heal it up, though. A dislocation, it's not shattered or nothing. It's January. She got 2 months to heal up.
It's hilarious.
It's though.
But question though, if she can't heal up in enough time, what would y'all idea? I personally think they should go Charlotte versus
Elimination Chamber, Raquel Gonzalez.
Ooh. Damn, man. I just want to see Bianca versus fucking Charlotte so bad. Because the piece of me wants them to low-key unify the women's titles. They need it more than the men do. At least you have people, you know what I'm saying, more matchups at least.
I'm excited, bro. This story, and Ari, that's a good. I'm gonna do a whole podcast dedicated to that. What are the top stories in wrestling? Not even WWE. What are the top? Because I'm not gonna lie, this is the top story, and I ain't gonna lie, Ari, you really got me thinking. I know I'm saying because I'm one of those ones. I don't want to be. I want to feel like I made my decision when I'm not caught up in the moment. So I'd rather wait till the story's finished to answer that. But
Can I make it even more tough for you?
But outside looking in, this is.
I'm about to make it even worse. I'm gonna make it even worse for you. I'm gonna make it even worse. Because this storyline really is just a chapter for real in the KO and Sammy storyline and just their wrestling career.
Yeah, you know how I feel that since El Generico and
you know what I'm saying, and
they highlighted that was their big thing. Yo, we're gonna fight forever. At one point, I used to tell people they're gonna go their step. What they're doing now, and I'm not gonna lie, Ari, the thing I've been preaching is happening. I've overlooked it. Literally, they've been telling people. I tell you that they're dead ass. Like Sammy and Kevin Owens is low key fine with that. Like we'll go our separate route, and I'm gonna meet my boy later. Like they've been like that. They've literally been like that their whole career, and they wanted that. It's not like
they're like Hall and Nash, but can actually give us better stories.
Exactly. Grab your collar. Perfect. Literally, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall we can wrestle, so they're gonna give us great matches. Like we're gonna just.
I ain't taking that away from Scott Hall.
No. Definitely RP.
But it's like I said, it's just the stories they garner from ROH to PWG to NXT to WWE to the main stage, like where we are now. Like, it's just like these dudes have made so many different chapters and different versions of their story to even implement it to get these two niggas to get into the main picture with Roman, and like it's kind of just crazy, bro. Like on a kayfabe sense, and just like outside on just some real life, like, yo, bro, we about to really, like, I just be wondering like what some conversations be like before all of this happened, like the plans and like, cause like we talk about how their minds are so just fluent. Like they come from the how what Kenny and Bucks and how these guys are with AW and all the dreams that they have for wrestling. KO and Sammy come from that same
era.
pocket.
No, that's a fact.
Niggas that want to change the game.
Kevin Owens and
Seth
the Young
Rollins,
Bucks,
like
and Adam Cole was what was it? What was it called?
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
You got like guys like Seth Rollins and like all these guys that just have this vision that just want to change the game, bro.
Guys now.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and they're the guys, and that's like, I feel like we're seeing a lot of these dudes hitting their peaks, like, and I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm saying like they're prime,
in a good way, absolutely.
Way, like
Seth Rollins, bro.
Some people could probably say Seth Prime was probably the first WWE title run, but I'd probably say now.
I was about to say that, Ari. Like, I consider like more of this Seth run peak, because the reason why I consider this your peak in wrestling, because you're as important if you had the title around your waist. If you're doing like that in the wrestling business, you're in matches, and all your matches, your storylines are as important as if it was you going for the title.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it brings back the thought of, it's time for him to go for the title. Like, it's time. Like, even though we see all these,
just like, yo, I literally
watch, like, hurry up,
I'm literally watching Raw to watch this dude, who is a dude that used to just be on the internet. I used to watch. Now I'm literally making sure these nights I come to see this dude because he's that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just different, and I'm loving what I'm seeing, bro. It's just an amazing time in wrestling, man.
Are the professional stars now?
It's just like we got to take these moments in. Like I said, when we have like I said, 2016 was such a great year. So many moments that was made that we just had to embrace and just really take in. And I feel like we're going through that again with this, like right now, where it's like we had Punk and MJF last year, one of our stories of the year, FTR and Briscoes. And we got this, and it's like, Jesus Christ, what a year we went through, man. It was amazing, bro. So much great work, man. So much great work. And like I said, this Royal Rumble showed a lot. It's like the preseason to WrestleMania season. And we on that road, man. I'm ready, bro.
Yo, next episode, real, bro. Next episode for us. I know the next time you free, but man, we got to do a episode dedicated to WWE 2K23 and all the news, features, updates, and whatnot. I do got to get going. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but let me just tell y'all where y'all can find me since I do got to get going. Man, make sure y'all go on twitch.tv /the whole effing show and youtube.com / @ the whole effing show. And of course, you can catch me here on OB Wrestling as well. I hope everybody has a great day. I got to dip up out of you guys. Frost, man, don't have us waiting too long, man. You know, man. OB Wrestling Podcast, the best podcast show up on the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
Let's get some sponsors, so I'm with that. The next episode, we are going to, it's not going to be GMO Wars necessarily. We're just going to talk about a little WWE, and we're going to talk about the new game, WWE 23, sorry. WWE 2K23, 2K sponsors. We're going to have a whole show dedicated. So, Ari, tell them where they can find you at.
You already know, man. Follow me at Ari Starks on all social media. Also follow me at Get Your Bars Off Pod on Twitter. Follow the Get Your Bars Off brand, Get Your Bars Off Network, man. Follow the Get Your Bars Off Network Facebook group. And you already know, man. Get Your Bars Off podcast. Mondays live, man. We're gonna be going live this tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So check us out on the Facebook page. Check us out on Twitter, Twitch, all of those things, man. You already know there's always love when I come up on here, man. Starks and Smarks. Always Wrasslin. It's always lit.
Gang, positivity. Gang, shout out to Ari Stark. Shout out to Hayes God. Shout out to my co-host Dre. Everybody for pulling up. Shout out to Get Your Bars Off podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know how it goes. Say it with me. Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know how it goes. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to join the trend. The show has come to an end. Sit back and relax.
Relax.
Swirling mass.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Turn my mics up. Turn our mother loving mics up.